is good, man? It's your boy O Styles in the building, back with another video. Once again, this right here is an impromptu live stream. Right now, we're going to talk about the Kendrick Lamar onslaught going on at the Grammys. Oh my gosh. This guy is going off. But before we get into that, please subscribe to this channel. We have just surpassed 1,000, right, subscribers. So the next step is we want to get the watch hours going, bro. So in order for us to do that, please just watch the videos in their entirety on the page. And also, don't forget to share the videos with your people. All right, it helps the channel grow. All right. Yeah, so if you don't know, this is my page right here. The Omari Wave. This is me. Travel with me. Ride the wave. Let's go global. All right. This is me live right now. I go travel. I go to parties. I do some commentary about what's going on in the world, i.e. see some of my more popular videos with Liz Cambige, the Australian OnlyFans model. A little hobby for me. I do this part-time, definitely. Don't do this. It's not my full-time job, but I definitely like to travel and definitely like to edit videos. So with that being said, I made a YouTube page and I just document my going-ons, you know what I'm saying? So when I take a trip, I have my camera with me, I have my equipment with me, and I just be filming my life pretty much. And outside of that, I definitely be, when I go to a couple parties here and there, I'll take my camera and I'll definitely, you know, show Wagwan. Outside of that, yeah, little 1-2s of the goings-ons, i.e. these Liz Cambige videos. And yeah, man, this is just me, man. I'm just a regular guy from the GTA, Canada. And I be outside and I just take my camera with me. You know, this is just a hobby, ultimately. Definitely a hobby. I'm into finance as well, too. So if y'all have any finance questions, I've been in the finance industry now for over 10 years. Hit me up on IG if you have any questions regarding personal finance, business finance, how to get a loan. I'm your guy. All right, holla at me. Hit that subscribe button. As you can see, we got videos from Colombia. Man, Colombia's a movie. Let me just put it like that. Toronto's just Toronto. That's home base. USA, I'm gonna come back with a stream talking about the USA and Canada. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do a stream on that. I'm gonna get some of my peoples to come in and do a little stream on the going-ons and how we see the whole thing playing out. So stay tuned for that. We got videos in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? That's my home country. That's where my family's from. So I got some videos of me in Jamaica. I went there with my family a couple of times, so check me out there. Again, finances, that's my specialty. If you have any questions regarding finance, I am your guy, your one-stop shop for all information. Loans, lines of credits, credit cards, anything you need, man, I got you. I got all the information as a veteran in the finance game. Working for a financial institution now for quite a number of years, so I am your guy. Also, Liz Cambige, she pretty much helped my channel grow. My highest videos are pretty much of me just talking about her and her escapades. Okay, did a couple music reviews as well too, you know what I'm saying? So all in all, yeah, so this is my page. All in all, this is a video about ASAP Rocky and some of the hidden meanings in his music video. But all in all, this is my YouTube page, so please don't forget to subscribe to it. You know what I'm saying? I got some more videos coming. You know what I'm saying? I got some more content coming. You know what I'm saying? I am taking a trip very soon. A very, 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 very interesting trip I'm coming up on. So if y'all want to stay up to date, I'll be in Brazil in a couple of weeks' time. And I just can't wait, bro. So yeah, follow me. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm gonna be out there, and yo, just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned. One word, Brazil. I'll be out there. So yo, do subscribe to the channel. Do help me get my watch hours up. Do share the videos because it's going to be a movie. I'm going to Brazil very, very shortly. I'm looking up experiences as we speak. I'm looking up football matches, boat tours, favela tours. I will be out there doing the most. So subscribe to this channel because again, I will be out there later this month for Carnival. All right, so do not forget to subscribe, bro. Christ the Redeemer, I'm doing all of that. Sugarloaf Mountain, I'm doing all of that. I'm gonna check out all the sights and sounds, so make sure y'all stay tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, so thank you for joining the live. Subscribe to the channel once again. You know the vibe. Let me get my watch hours up. Share the video with a friend. Watch the videos into their entirety. You see what I'm saying? And yo, don't forget, this is the page, Omari Styles. Omari_Styles, be Omari Wave. This is my YouTube channel. Just hit that subscribe button. Just get my watch hours up and let's go. All right, so yo, the link is in the description. If anybody wants to join, please just join and let's get right to it. Yo, Kendrick Lamar. My goodness gracious almighty. Kendrick Lamar. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If you don't know, people thought it was over for the guy. Like, people were just, they stopped talking about him. GNX came out. People weren't really checking for the album. It was kind of like mixed reviews. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, poof, we have two appearances by Kendrick Lamar at the Grammys, and he's won multiple Grammys at this point. I think he's at four Grammys. That's crazy. I don't know if there's been more, but as of right now, I've counted four. So look, everybody, like, I don't know. I don't really know how to feel at this point because everybody's saying like mixed reviews for the album, but the song in itself, They Not Like Us, like, you can't really deny that was a song of the year. You know what I'm saying? You cannot deny that. So I say that to say this, man. Like, it seems like it's well deserved at this point. You know what I'm saying? But you're definitely going to have people that are going to be referring back to that line, that famous line in Drake's song that said, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Yo, that line is like, in my head, it's putting like a dark cloud over this whole Grammy celebration. I mean, he did definitely have the biggest song, but like, is Kendrick Lamar really this good? Some would say yes, some would say no. Because, like, if you say no, if you don't think Kendrick is this talented to be getting all these Grammys, it's like, you kind of have a point. Like, I can see where you may be coming from. The dude is super talented, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. It just some things just really get you thinking. Like, again, Drake said the line. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. And this is not new. Like, he won Grammys before for his previous albums. And it's kind of like anything that he touches just like turns to gold. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure there's other talented artists out there, but for some strange reason, it's like literally in terms of just the Grammy specifically, like this guy is just racking them in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know why people are doubting him, but at the same time, I can maybe see why. Because I listen to his music. I like his music. But I mean, it's kind of crazy that literally every single time dude drops any type of body of work, that it really, really and truly gets the type of attention that, you know, it gets him Grammy nominations. It's kind of crazy. So I'm just kind of here to say, like, yo, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone gonna hand him a Grammy right now. He's at like 4 Grammys right now. He's at like 4 Grammys just like that. I can't deny Song of the Year. I cannot deny Song of the Year because this song was crazy, man. This song went absolutely nuts. But anyways, man, let me just read this article real quick. Look, okay, so shortly after taking home the Grammy for Record of the Year, Kendrick Lamar returned to the stage at Crypto.com arena to accept his second Big 4 Grammy for Song of the Year. So he got Record of the Year, and he also got Song of the Year. Isn't that the same thing? Like, what's the difference between the Record of the Year and the Song of the Year? But of course, he got both. I don't know, man. On Sunday night, I guess you can make the argument that there isn't any other song or record, quote unquote, that were bigger. But like, gosh dang, man, how does he just be walking away with all these Grammys? That's crazy. Song of the Year on Sunday night, February 2nd, for his hit breakout hit Not Like Us. The award was presented by the legend Diana Ross, who looked really nice, I must say. Very nice, very put together, who offered a somber reflection on the goings on of the world. How can we have the balance between celebrating and being filled with sorrow, even as we face trials and tributes with our soul? Music brings us home. She told the audience, "You are not alone. We stand with you. My heart reaches out to you." Appearing from backstage after taking home the prize for Record of the Year, Lamar immediately started beaming about being handed his second trophy of the evening by the boss herself. "Damn, that's Diana Ross," he said with a laugh. "I'm starstruck." Also, if you saw that, he started like flaming the ground, like paying homage to her. So that was pretty dope. And she looked really good. After letting his crew get a few words in, including Mustard declaring somebody get the broom out for his partner's apparent sweep. Yeah, so Mustard he's been like, I swear I saw him up on the stage for like every single award that Kendrick got so far. I saw him do, I think, the first 3 acceptance speeches or 2 acceptance speeches, and Kendrick just has done 2 so far. So Mustard's been busy. Lamar took a moment to pay tribute to the West Coast rap stars who helped build the lane and he occupies today. All the West Coast artists from early on: G Malone, who I never listened to; Problem, R.I.P., never listened to him; Bad Luck, never listened to him; K-Bo, never listened to him; Daylit, never listened to him. But isn't Daylit the guy, the battle rapper? Never listened to any of these dudes. "These are the cats that inspired me to be the MC I am today," he said. Schoolboy, J-Rock, Absol, this is what it's about, man. Because at the end of the day, nothing more powerful than rap music. I don't care what it is. We are the culture. Yeah, I saw that. And then he also said something to Jay-Z in the crowd. I saw that too. He said something to Swiss Beats and Dr. Dre in the crowd as well too on his first go around. So this dude's just like having the time of his life right now. Well deserved, because it is the album of the year, or the Record of the Year, Song of the Year. But man, it's just crazy, man. Like Drake I don't know, like, is he somewhere crying right now? Is he somewhere punching the air right now? Like, what's going on? Someone check on him. All right, so with his final words, Lamar offered one final message to any up-and-coming rap artist. To all the young artists, like my man Punch say, I just hope you respect the art form, he said. I'll get you where you need to go. Yeah, respect the art form. I think this is like, to me, the biggest thing about Kdot is like, he is super serious about this. Like, he ain't really taking this rap thing for a joke thing, you know? And it seemed like certain man like Drake take this for more of a joke thing sometimes, just a way to make money. But this Kendrick Lamar guy, he's taking this like, this is legacy. This is some legacy shit. At Sunday night's ceremony, Beyonce led the pack of nominees with a whopping 11 nods. And Beyonce actually won Best Country Album, and I saw her go up doing her acceptance speech. But it was kind of weird because when Beyonce was doing her acceptance speech, for some reason she looked like so nervous. And like, I get it, people get nervous, but like, she's been doing this for quite a long time. And for her to be nervous was kind of like, why are you so nervous? Like, you've done this a million times, it seems like. You've been doing this since I was a kid, since I was a teenager. Beyonce in the music industry, right? She's easily a good 20 plus years in, and she's still getting nervous. I would argue 30. When did, yeah, that's like, I'm thinking like 97, 96. She's almost 30 years deep, and she's still getting nervous when she goes up on stage. That was a little weird, but she did look really nice. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Beyonce. And also, I never listened to that country album. I didn't listen to any songs off of it, but I hear it all over TikTok. This ain't Texas. I hear that all over TikTok. I guess it is what it is. Salute to Beyonce. Okay, so she got 11 nods. She's another one. She gets a lot of Grammy love. A lot. Okay, with Charlie, XCX, Billy, I don't know, Lamar himself, and Post Malone, tied for the second most nomination with 7. Okay, so he's won 4. Kdot's won 4, and he has 7. Crazy. Okay. Meanwhile, the jam-packed show included performances from stars such as Chappelle Roan, Sabrina Carpenter, Doechii. Listen, I don't know who Doechii is. No idea, but apparently she won one of the big awards tonight. So salute to her. Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars, Benson Boone, and plenty of others. Listen, Kai Cenat was streaming, right? And when Vybz Kartel came out into Kai Cenat's stream, I thought this was gonna be, Vybz Kartel's crowning moment. But all now, I can't see his acceptance speech. Maybe it'll come out later. I didn't even see he won. I can't see him in the crowd. I can't see nothing. Why did they make the man fly all the way there and he doesn't even get win an award? Did he lose? Who won the who? That's the only reason I was watching. For Kartel. Kartel single-handedly revived the music industry, if you really think about it. Because I was not checking for no rap or no award ceremony before I heard that Vybz Kartel was going to be at the Grammys. Once I heard Vybz Kartel was going to be at the Grammys, I made sure I put myself in a position to sit down and watch the Grammys. If it wasn't for him, I would not be watching. Only really 2 artists kind of carrying the music industry right now. Vybz Kartel, Taylor Swift. To me, that's it. Kendrick Lamar, he again, he's going back to the argument. He's kind of like the darling of the Grammys right now. But is he carrying the industry? Not like us. Yeah, for sure. Not like us. Big. But Kartel, listen. If he says right now he wants to go do a tour in America, similar to the SZA and Kendrick Lamar tour, who do you think would sell more? Realistically. Okay. it's an argument though. But Cartel would need to have a couple more people headlining. But I think that tour, if he did it, would be crazy. And let's just say he doesn't want to do so many dates. Let's just say he does LA, at Houston, Vegas, Atlanta, like give or take like 15 stops. You know what I'm saying? Toronto, New York, Miami, Chicago, Midwest, Seattle, Vancouver. Let's say he does that. Let's say he does 15 shows. He can easily bring home $30 million just for himself. And stadiums, it's just straight stadiums. Charlotte, man, Cartel's carrying right now. Kendrick, he's kind of carrying, but he ain't really carrying like how Cartel's carrying. Let's just say. Again, the only reason why I'm watching this was because I heard Cartel's would be there. If he wasn't, I probably wouldn't have watched this. I would have just caught the replay. But yeah, Kai Cenat was there too. So Kanye was there too, going crazy. Kanye had his wife stripped butt naked on the red carpet, and then he walked out and went home on some artist-ish. Salute to Kanye West, bro. Still one of the last artists out there who really and truly just say F everybody, F everything. I'm doing me. I'm here to make a statement. A real artist. You see what I'm saying? I hope people are starting to understand the line that's being drawn right now. There's artists, and then there's artists. There's controlled artists and there's uncontrolled artists. Kanye is an uncontrolled artist. Kendrick Lamar seems like he's more controlled. But at the same time, salute to Kendrick. I'm not saying nothing bad about Kendrick, but he seems like he's really industry. He's the darling of the industry. So he kind of he makes good music, but at the same time, he's not no Kanye. Kanye just a rebel. He just does whatever he wants. Kendrick, you can tell it's the complete opposite. He kind of does what he's told. That's the vibe I get. Because Kanye just seems so unhinged. You know what I'm saying? You can disagree with me if you want. But like Drake said, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. It's kind of a controlled effort. He opens his mouth, he gets the Grammy. I don't see Kendrick coming out one day and just catching him, just smoking a blunt, with a bottle of Henny or something, just chilling in the club or something like that. I don't see that. He just doesn't seem, not to say that's normal, but he doesn't seem really he seems so kind of far removed from the world. Maybe he is a realer dude in his inner circles, but from the outside looking in, Drake kind of exposed him. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Why is it such a concerted effort to just get this dude Grammys? Just make him the top guy. You know what I'm saying? So a little weird if you ask me. Something's going on. And then Luka gets traded to the Lakers. All this happened this weekend. What's going on? Cartel's in LA. Luka's got traded. Kendrick made an appearance. It's been a really active. Kanye made an appearance. Jay-Z made an appearance with Beyonce. It's crazy. It's been a crazy weekend. But yeah, going back to Kendrick, the dude is very super talented, but seems a bit controlled. You just really don't see dude pop out, which it adds to his mystique, it adds to his allure. But I don't know, someone like myself, for me to really respect an artist, you gotta have talent, but you gotta have some type of likability to you. You know what I'm saying? I can't see me and Kendrick, anything. I don't really see dude popping out. Let's just say back in the days, going on a 2-man. I don't really see him doing that. I don't know. He doesn't really give that that type of image. He went to Ghana and all that, but he looked mad uncomfortable. He was doing the what do you call it, like the music video for Not Like Us, and after like a couple shots, he just looked uncomfortable. Like he don't look like he's really a man of the people. Like he sounds good, he talks a good game, but I don't know, man. He just, something's missing there. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake might have been onto something when he said that. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. He could be with those people. Those people could have him on some Manchurian Candidate timeline. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude just seems so controlled. Like he just trying his hardest not to say nothing bad. You know, I get he's an artist. But at the same time, it's like something just seems a little off, man. Like, dude just seems mad controlled. You know, like he doesn't really say what's really on his mind. You know what I'm saying? He just wants to make sure he does everything right to keep his machine moving. And I get it. You know, that's what he's only in the spotlight for, you know, a finite amount of time. So he wants to make sure that everything he's just on point. You know, but that kind of takes away from his like likability for people like myself. Me and Kendrick are the same age. So I can tell, bro, like, are you the Manchurian Candidate? Like, I don't know. Yeah, if you don't know, that's a famous movie from Denzel Washington where a chip was implanted in him after he came out, after he was in the army, and he figured it out, and he ended up removing that chip from himself. And then he found out that people around him in that same army team that he was in were also chipped. And one of the chipped people ended up being the president, right? So he tried to inform the president that he had a chip in him because they were together in combat, and like there were powers that be that were controlling him to make the president do certain things. And one of the things he did was like kill this person and kill that person. It was a sick movie. So whenever I say Manchurian Candidate, that's what I'm referring to. So I don't know, Kendrick, you just seem a little bit programmed sometimes. Excuse me. Because dude just does everything he's told and just walks away with Grammys. Not Like Us though was the biggest song of the year, easily, of 2024. So, but like, come on, Count Me Out. I love that album, good album, but I don't know if it had the same type of impact. Or sorry, Count Me Out, Mr. Morale, I should say. And he won Grammys for that as well too. You know what I'm saying? So he's been winning Grammys. Like, I'm not gonna pull up the stats. He's been winning Grammys. You know what I'm saying? So, and now you got this lawsuit with Drake and UMG. Man, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I'll be gonna get one of my peoples who knows a little bit more, Nads, to come on and speak about that, because she's been following that intently. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Nads for following that. We're gonna get her up here on a future episode, or even this episode, we'll see, for her to speak about the Kendrick Lamar situation, or the UMG and Drake situation, I should say. Sorry. Crazy. So let's see if he's won. Has he won anymore? What's been going on? Just checking Twitter right now. Let me see. Has Kendrick won anymore? Or is he at 5? He's just stuck. Is he at 4? Or is he at 5? Let me see. Live updates. Yo, people, once again, the Omari Wave on Instagram, or Omari Styles on Instagram. Do help me get my watch hours up on YouTube. Share, like, comment, subscribe. The link's there. You can pop in, talk your shit, talk about Kendrick. Also talking about travel. I got some upcoming travel coming up. Yeah, I'm going to Brazil, people. Straight up. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to Brazil. Yeah, I am going to Brazil. I'll be there next coming weeks. Please follow me. You already know I'm going to bring some heat. Yeah, he's still at how much? Best rap performance. How much Grammys is he at? 20-time Grammy winner. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, he's at like 4 or 5 right now. He has won 20 Grammys, people. 20 Grammys, people. 20 Grammys. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. The man has won 20 Grammys. Is this man the Manchurian Candidate? Does he just, him and the record, do they just, like, him and the Grammys and the Dr. Dre and the record industry or whatever, do they just plan this shit? Do they just like say, okay, you know what, Kendrick, you're gonna drop this year, all right, boom, 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 and that's it, you get the Grammys, okay, but just make sure that you don't post anything on IG, you don't post anything on any social media, you're not seen anywhere, you don't go anywhere, you don't do anything, you just sit in the crib and you just pop out when we tell you to pop out. And the man seems very controlled, very, like, everything, every movement is so calculated, but in his exchange, what he gets out of that is that he can be the most pure artist out there. He is an artist, straight up. That man is an artist. He definitely works on his craft, everything, A to Z, his image, everything. He works hard. You can tell he definitely works hard on his craft, on being an artist. So is that what he signed up for? To just be an artist for life? And in exchange, he just gets all the Grammys? He's won 20 Grammys, people. 20 Grammys? Is he deserving of 20 Grammys? Like, I'm telling you, he's creeping up to like Michael Jackson, like, territory. Has he done more than Michael Jackson? Let me Google this. Like, who's won the most Grammys ever? Who's won the most Grammys ever? Is it Beyonce and Michael Jackson? Is that Taylor Swift? Who's won the most Grammys? Beyonce. She's won 35 Grammys. And to be honest with you, Beyonce gives me Kendrick Lamar energy. She's very contrived and not contrived. She's very, it seems like, controlled. Like, it doesn't seem like when she talks, it's her own thoughts. When she talks, it just seems like she's trying to say as little as possible to ruffle any feathers on anything. Like, she's such an icon, but she doesn't use her platform for the betterment of society, let's just say. Anytime you hear her talk, she don't really say nothing that's to the left or to the right. She just, I'm nervous. Oh my gosh. Thank you this, thank you that. Bye. And then you don't see her. You don't hear from her for months on end. Like, really? Okay. Not a problem. But I just remember a point in time when artists had a little bit more depth to them, And salute to Beyonce. I guess at one point in time she was, she did have a bit more to say, but nowadays she ain't really saying too much. I ain't really hear nothing from Beyonce. Nothing. She dropped the country album, got her award tonight. Blue Ivy was there. I guess she's more of a mother now. I see her in a couple Pepsi ads, and but yeah, you just really don't see unless it's industry controlled or okayed by the record label. You don't really see her pop out. Like, you'll never see Beyonce walking down the street, with her bodyguard and coming from the gym, going here, going there, popping out. You don't really see that from her. I seen her the other day in New York with Jay-Z. They got out the car, they went inside, and that was it. But she just feels very controlled, bro. Like, I don't know. But she definitely's had her career. Her career is up there. Way more accomplished, I'd say, than Kendrick Lamar. She has 35 Grammys. That's crazy. Sir George Solti, 31 Grammys. Quincy Jones, 28 Grammys. That's deserving. Like, come on. Quincy Jones is 28 Grammys. That's crazy. Salute to Quincy Jones. That's very well deserved. Not crazy in any other way, but just very well deserved. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar now has 22 Grammys. Dang, Kanye and Jay-Z got 24 Grammys. Holy. But then you look at these other dudes. David Frost got 25 Grammys. Stevie Wonder, 25 Grammys. Vladimir Horowitz, 25 Grammys. John Williams, 26. Pierre Boulez, 26. Chick Corea, 27. Alison Krauss, 27. Quincy Jones, 28. Sir George Soloti, 31. Beyonce, 35. Crazy. And Kendrick now is 22. Like, has his body of work equate to 22 Grammys, bro? It just number seems a little high. But realistically, all these guys' numbers seem a little high. Kanye got 24 Grammys, bro. But Kanye's body of work is crazy. Going all the way back to what, 2000s? Like, Kanye's body of work is crazy. So that makes sense. That's year 2000 to year 2025. He has 24 Grammys. That makes sense. Jay-Z's career is spanning from the 90s. And he got 24 Grammys. That makes sense. Beyonce, same thing. Beyonce's been in the game for at least 30 years at this point. 35 Grammys makes sense. She's one of the greatest. But very controlled. You never really hear her talk. You never really, know what she's really thinking. But Kendrick Lamar, he's been in the game since what? 2012? What are we in 2025? That's what? 2011, 2012? That's what? 12, 13 years, and he has 22 Grammys already? Dang, and some years he didn't even drop. That's crazy. Well, the man is super talented. I'm not sitting here gonna lie to you. The man is super talented. The man is super talented, man. Did I not drop the link? Oh, damn. Oh, we got some comments here. Let's go. Anybody want to come up? There is the link, bro. Okay. Here we are. All right, yo. Thank you, people, for dropping the comments, man. Let's get right to it. So Montel says, bro, Kendrick smoked Drake. Let it go. Yo, he did smoke Drake. I'm not even capping. He did smoke Drake. I'm not lying. I'm not capping. Like, he smoked Drake. We know that. But goddamn, bro. Like, 22 Grammys and you only been out since 2012? Like, I don't know, man. Like, Montel, stop hating on Kendrick, bro. Lamo. Yo, if you know me, Montel, I've been with Kendrick since the day 2, I'd say, because I'm not gonna lie. First time I heard Kendrick was on when Drake and Kendrick made the record for what do you call it there? When Drake and Kendrick made that record, yo, under the Janet Jackson sample there. In the thunder and rain. Yeah, that's the first time I heard Kendrick Lamar was on Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. No, sorry, not Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. You know I'm talking. That song. That's the first time I heard Kendrick. It was via Drake. So I said this on the last stream. I always think that Kendrick somehow, some way, feels a little bit of a way because Drake put him on and Drake ain't a real artist. Right. But Drake, to an extent, put him on to a bigger audience. That's the first time I heard him. Back in 2012 or whatever. Nads, question mark. Yo, salute to Nads. Yo, if you want to come up, the link is in the bio. Link is in the description. You want to come up. You know what I'm saying? Where is the POV coming from? What POV are you talking about? What POV is what? Listen, salute to Kendrick. I'm not taking nothing from the man, but at the same time, you find a little 22 Grammys? 22 already? 22. Like, god damn, that's a lot of Grammys. 22. He's only been in the game for like 13, 12 years. And some years he didn't even drop. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. That's crazy. But the man is super talented. But I'm telling you, if Drake and Kendrick were to have a versus, like, is Kendrick really washing Drake in a versus? And Drake don't even have half. Like, come on. Where is this POV coming from? He was in the out there. He was what? He was in the out there in the first part of his career. I don't know, man. Like, it's not really. I don't know, man. I think the industry has turned their back fully on Drake at this point. Fully. I get it. Especially with him suing UMG. It's over. Stop trying to discredit Kendrick for effing Drake up. I'm not discrediting Kendrick at all. Trust me, I am not discrediting Kendrick at all. Like, he's done, he's good, he's an artist, but come on, like 22 Grammys in 12 years of service, and he didn't even drop. Like, Beyonce has 35. Beyonce has literally been making music since I was in elementary school. Let me pull up the list. Like, just ignore all the people that you don't know. But look at this list right here. Look at this list, bro. Like, this is crazy. Kendrick got 22 Grammys, bro. Beyonce got 35 Grammys, bro. That makes sense. Beyonce has been dropping music since the mid 90s to late 90s, yo, with Destiny's Child and all of that. 35 makes sense. Quincy Jones, R.I.P. to the legend. Quincy Jones has been dropping music since before I was even a thought, since the 70s and 60s, and he only got 28. Who else do we know? Stevie Wonder. He's been dropping music since he's a child, and he's definitely in his probably 60s or 70s now. He only got 25. Jay-Z been dropping music since, oh my God, since the mid to early 90s. He only got 24. Kanye has put together some of the most like influential bodies of work in like the last 20 plus, 2025 years. This dude is right here, 22 Grammys already? That's crazy. And Pulitzer Prize, man. Hey, I'm not hating on the dude. I'm just saying, like, goodness gracious, bro. Holy. Kendrick just opens his mouth and someone go hands him a Grammy right now. What else the comments been saying? He was out there at the first part of his career. Man, listen. Like, Kendrick's the man, I get it. I'm not hating. But like, just certain questions you just gotta ask. You ain't a hater for asking questions. It's just a question. 22 Grammys? He opens his mouth and gets a Grammy just like that? Just a question. Like, where is this all coming from? Like, how is he getting 22 Grammys, bro? And the dude, you don't really hear him, you don't see him, you don't really, like, he doesn't pop out like that. Like, everything's so controlled and contrived and, like, calculated, and, like, he just has a machine behind him. I get it. That's just his career. He's a real artist. He's a true artist. He sticks to his artistry and he stands on it. I get it. But someone like myself, I just remember when artists were a little bit more real. I feel like they were a little bit more authentic. Like, it didn't really seem like they were so controlled, like, you know. He doesn't need to be people's face. What? Like, okay, since you say Remember that song he dropped? I love myself. I love myself. Trash. He drops trash too. What's the other song he dropped with the video and him and all of his people in the house party and all that? Like trash. What's that song? Remember that video with him and Terry Crews dancing on the stage? Trash. He dropped some trash too. GNX mixed reviews. 22 Grammys? Damn, bro. He is not. He won 5. He's won 5 already today. 5 Grammys, bro. 22 Grammys, bro. The man has been in it like since 2012. 2012, 2025. How much is that? Do the math. He's winning 2 Grammys a year? And he don't even put out some years. So he'll put out an album and get like 5-6 Grammys? Goodness gracious, bro. So he got 5. Okay, he got 5. Bro, this is why we coming to take over Canada. Montel. You coming to take over Canada? Listen, y'all come take over Canada. Listen, just make sure my tax bill gets reduced, please. Make sure every 2 weeks when I get paid, the amount of taxes that I pay goes down drastically. Make sure I get that USD. Make sure I'm paying for everything in USD. Make sure my bank starts distributing USD. Okay, and then we might have something on the table. That's all I'm asking for right now. I need everything to come in USD. Excuse me. I need everything in USD. Everything in USD. My paycheck in USD. Everything needs to just convert to USD because your dollar is higher than our dollar. So if we can take over your dollar, our dollar has been dropping expeditiously as well too. Last I checked, it was like 67 cents. Like it's going down. It's almost at 2 to 1. So if we can get the USD, hey, I'm good. And if my taxes can go down go down, I'm good. Man, yo, let me keep my free healthcare, of course, too. I wouldn't mind that, even though we don't really use that much. Let me keep my free healthcare. I've had procedures that I'm pretty sure if I was in the States would cost me a lot of money on my eye and like all types of stuff. I had some procedures, you know what I'm saying? But if I can keep my free healthcare, why not? Why not? Keep my free healthcare, reduce my taxes. Let me start using the US dollar system, currency. Let's go, man. I'll help y'all take Greenland too. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. 22 Grammys is crazy. Come on, that's a lot. 22 Grammys is nuts. No, Mari, not everything is a conspiracy. Yeah, because so we know what side of the fence you stand on. Okay. How much jabs you took? Yeah, just leave it at that. Dog, Lamo. Yo, Montel, I'm trying to tell you, bro. 22 Grammys is a lot. That's not a little bit of Grammys. That's a lot of Grammys, bro. 22? You dropped in 2012. Like, that's 12 years? 12 years, bro? And you got 22 Grammys? That's crazy, bro. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Not like us, though. Biggest song. Body of work. I've been listening to Kendrick since Kendrick and Drake made that track. So, listen, I've been there, but I don't see what's the problem with asking some questions. Like, dude, how you got so much Grammys, bro? Kanye is 24, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Kanye is 24, but Kanye's been dropping since 2000. If you think about it, Kanye's been dropping since like forever at this point. He's easily 24 years deep in the game. And he's rogue. Like, he is not no industry darling. He is rogue. He showed up to the Grammys today with his wife butt naked under a sheer. Would Kendrick ever show up to the Grammys with Whitney butt naked under not a sheer, under a sheer, like some type of sheer material clothing or something, but under a fur? So she has the fur on and she takes off the fur. It's like some see-through outfit. And she just butt naked. Would Kendrick ever do that? No. But Kanye's still an artist. Kanye's still an artist. And he does not only just do music, he does clothing. He does all types. He does stadiums. Like, he'll sell out a stadium. He'll sell merch. He sells merch. His own clothing line with Adidas. He goes back and forth with dudes. He has beef with all these like different fashion houses and different families, the Kardashians, like all types. Like, he more just seems like he's off his rockers a little bit, but to an extent, he seems more of like a regular dude. He seems more like he has the same trials and tribulations like the average black man. So he seems a bit more relatable than Kendrick. Kendrick just seems like a dude who just sits in his house all day, makes music, and when it's time, he gets that phone call from Dr. Dre or his other handlers, boom. He just completes the mission of whatever he's told to do. And again, but musically, can't take nothing away from the dude, man. The man is just musically, he's up there. He's really, really good. He's really, really, really good. Drake got a BBL? What BBL? What BBL Drake got? Yo, bro. First of all, that's wild. Because why are you even looking back there, bro? Montel, why are you looking back at Drake's rear end? Like, why are you even looking at that, bro? Like, why are you looking back there? I think he might have did something with his abs or maybe some liposuction or some facial surgery, but they've all had work done. I know Kendrick's had work done too, most likely. Is that hate? Am I hating Nads because I'm saying that Kendrick had work done? Is that hating? It's not hating. Straight up. I'm sure he had work done. Why does your boy Drake have a BBL? Listen, BBL stands for Brazilian butt lift. What? How would you know that dude has a butt lift? Bro, pause. What? Montel, you gotta, man, the link is in the chat, bro. You gotta come up here and explain yourself on that one, bro. Why does your boy Drake have a BBL? You need to click that link and you need to come explain to me what you talking about, gang. Like, what do you mean, bro? Why are you even looking back there? Why are you looking at a man's rear end, bro, and assessing if he has a BBL or he doesn't have a BBL? Mad pause for that, my boy. Pause. This ish is anti-American Llama. Welcome to United States, buddy. Toronto, USA. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. Listen, my money goes up. If you annex us, my money goes up. Because if I'm making 4 bands every 2 weeks, let's just say, Canadian, US, I'm making 4 bands US every 2 weeks, 8 bands US every month. That's like over 10 grand Canadian. I like the sound of that. Bro. Y'all thinking I don't want to get annexed. I want to get annexed. Annex us. Get rid of the borders. Annex us. Let's go. I love being Canadian and all that, but at the same time, like, if we became part of the US, that would be lit. We already watched all your TV for so long. All your TV was our TV back when I was a kid. When I was a kid, literally, I used to watch all the shows the Americans used to watch. I just watch American programming all day. It ain't nothing. We're almost like the same, but at the same, like, we just got that land border just cutting us off. At the same time, though, we will still keep our same kind of lingo, kind of culture to an extent. We don't have much culture up here, but we'll still keep whatever we already have. You know what I'm saying? So I would just kind of leave it at, like, I wouldn't mind keeping whatever I have, because I don't really want to ingratiate and be like too American. Like, I don't want to be like New York. I don't want to sound like I'm from New York or be like a New York person. I don't want to sound like, I want to just still sound Canadian and be Canadian. I don't want to start talking like y'all like walking like y'all, acting like y'all. Like, nah, I want us to keep what we have over here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to get too much like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because we have our own little swag up here already, especially in Toronto, per se. We kind of have a way we kind of move, and I don't want to start moving like y'all. So we can annex each other for the benefits, but the culture from a cultural standpoint, I'm cool. I'm not gonna be start eating grits and all this type of weird stuff. Yeah, eating alligator. I'm not eating no alligator, bro. I'm not eating no grits. I'm not eating no pork and beans and all this type of weird stuff. Because y'all act like you're coming with all this good stuff. Y'all come with some bad stuff too. That ratchet, like the ratchet was not invented in Toronto. Being ratchet and just being like that, quote unquote, like just that ratchetness, that sexy red ratchetness. Sexy Red's a nice person. She seems like a nice person. I'm not gonna lie to you. She seems like a very nice person. But what she like what she stands for is a little ratchet. And it's like having kids. I have kids, and it's like, dude, I wouldn't even want my kid to listen to Sexy Red. So like, y'all bring that ratchetness. I don't think we have much such a long history, a long lineage of just ratchetness up here. It's kind of like a new thing. We got like ghetto, hood, kind of like on a lower scale type of like long-standing history, but it's not that long either. Like Jaden Finch has been around since what, the 70s maybe? Regent Park maybe what, like the 50s? Like we don't really like, we ain't really have no, it's not that deep up here. It's not that deep. Like down there, y'all shit's just so deep. Y'all got all that hurt, that pain, that like slavery hurt, that slavery pain, that like institutionalized mentality down there. Y'all got a lot going on down there, bro. And I didn't really want to pick up all of that. I don't really want to pick up all of that, yo. Toronto, USA is cool, but we still want to keep our Toronto, or I'd want to keep my Toronto kind of heritage. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what Bacardi slang is? If you know what the song Bacardi slang is, I need to keep that heritage. It ain't no real heritage, but I need to keep at least that heritage. Bacardi slang. Hustling by Cardinal Official. Bacardi slang by Cardinal Official. You know what I'm saying? That's Toronto history right there. Cultured history. Northern touch. You know what Northern touch is? No? Okay. Well, let's at least keep that if we're going to annex ourselves. We can't erase that from the history. And I'm not replacing that with some weird ass values and core values that y'all have down there. Some of the weird ones. Like, I ain't no pork and beans and grits and all that weird stuff. Alligators, and I'm good, bro. All right. Yo. Montel, jump in the stream, bro. I'm right here. It's just us, bro. Jump in. This is the link. This is the link. Pop in, bro. If you don't pop in, I'm gonna pop out. I'm so happy Kenny won. Hey, salute to you, Aaron. Isaiah. Salute to you. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your comment, man. You already know. I'm happy that Kendrick won too. Salute to Kendrick. Salute to Kendrick, man. They Not Like Us. Big song. Big record. Huge record. Record of the year without a doubt. You know, but I'm just kind of like, yo, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. It's kind of like, yo, replaying in my mind as I'm watching all of this. It's like, dude just wins every single time. He drops any piece of music, even if it's trash, he still wins. 22 Grammys in 12 years? Goodness gracious, that's a lot. And is he that is he that great of an artist? Yeah, he's a great artist, but like, is he like I don't know, man. Like, he looked mad comfortable in the They Not Like Us video when he had to go into that crowd. You know what I'm saying? Do you really see him? Do you really hear him? Do you really, like, earlier in his career, yeah, but like he's gotten to a level where it's like, I don't even hear it. I don't even really even see the guy. Unless it's like a coordinated effort, you do not see the guy. Remember the Super Bowl when he did the Super Bowl with Dr. Dre? Leading up to the Super Bowl 2021, you didn't even see the guy. You didn't even hear the guy. Nothing. Like, bro, you did not see the guy. He did no promotion. Eminem did promotion. Dr. Dre and Snoop did promotion for the Super Bowl. He was slated to perform, and you didn't even hear, like, you didn't even see the guy. And then when he came out, he had like some outfit on and like his glasses on. He looked like a puppet. He literally looked like a puppet. So he doesn't really resonate. You know what I mean? Like, his resonation doesn't really, maybe he resonates to people in the West Coast more, but me being all the way from Toronto, USA, according to Montel, he don't really resonate sometimes, man. Canadian Tux for you, Crody. Mayday _ Mamba 008. Canadian Tux. Okay. Yeah, he knows. He has to pay homage, man. He knows. Without Drake, there would be no Kendrick, bro. Right now. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic, bro. Crody. Mayday. Let's be realistic. Without Drake, there would be no Kendrick. And I think that's the whole hang up with Kendrick is. I've been saying this now. Kendrick Lamar was a relatively super small artist before Drake put him on that track. In the thunder and rain. Before that, I did not hear of Kendrick. I did not know of Kendrick. Nothing. And I think to this day, that hurts him. And that's why he went so hard on on Drake. I never heard of Kendrick, bro. Until I heard that song, I never heard of Kendrick Lamar. Right? And me, Drake, and Kendrick, we're all the same age. So you know how it is. If you hot, people are going to hear you. Before that song, dude was not hot, bro. Dude had no heat. Right? But then Good Kid, Mad City dropped. No heat. But once I heard that song with Drake, then I started checking him out. Pause. Dude had no heat, bro. So without Drake, there would be no Kendrick. You can't say the opposite, bro. You cannot say you can't say without Kendrick, there would be no Drake. Now, Drake lost the battle. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. But at the same time, did he not? Like, he's going to lose the war. I get it. But his only saving grace right now, to me, is the fact that without Drake, there would be no Kendrick. Because, again, in 2012, or whenever that time frame was, 2012, 2013, whatever, Good Kid, Mad City dropped. Drake jumped on Kendrick's track and brought him to a bigger audience. Because Drake was hot as fish grease back then. Super hot. Pause. And now, fast forward, Kendrick's biggest hit ever is Not Like Us. And who is he dissing in the track? Drake. We're just talking facts. No hating, no nothing. We're just talking facts. And if there was a coordinated effort to get Drake out of here, this is it. Like, he did it. Kendrick Lamar did it. Mission complete. So if that was his mission, he's completed his mission. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man is just, he has to thank Drake at the end of the day. And that, didn't Drake say that in the track as well too? Again, I'm not backing Drake at all. Pause. I'm just saying, like, sometimes you really gotta look at things from a different angle. Without Drake, can you really say there will be a Kendrick Lamar right now, today? No. Kendrick needs Drake. Drake don't need Kendrick, bro. Kendrick needs Drake. Without Drake, what would he be doing? He wouldn't have had no Not Like Us. GNX, imagine GNX drop without Not Like Us. Just like Mr. Morale, it would have just been a mediocre album, would have got some Grammys and call it a day. Mediocre and call it a day. It's a great body of work if you're a purist, but it don't have that like superstar potential to it. GNX don't have that. Nah, GNX ain't going global. Canadian Tux for you, Crody. That's what I'm trying to say. Canadian Tux. He had to put on the Canadian Tux. Why? Because there would be no Kendrick Lamar without Drake. Where would he be? The link is right here. Please tell me. Where would Drake be? Where would Kendrick be without Drake? Where would Drake be without Kendrick, though? You need him. Like Scarface said, you need people like me. I'm not no Super Drake fan either. I'm just looking at things from an objective standpoint. I started listening to Kendrick only when I heard Drake. I heard Drake before I started listening to Kendrick, obviously, because I'm from Toronto. But where would Kendrick be without Drake? Where would Kendrick be without Drake? Please tell me. Your POV is confusing. Nads, your POV is confusing. Where would Kendrick Lamar be without Drake? Not like us. Not like us. Who is he talking about? Drake. It's very straightforward. If you want to get all deep and philosophical about it, by all means, go ahead. Click the link and jump in the chat. Jump in the chat or click the link and come talk your you know what. It's just kind of apparent. Look at this now. Montel, bro, you're another one. Jump in the link. Jump in the live. Look at this. He got his body done, bro. That's a BBL. Why are you watching his ass, gang? Why are you sitting there looking at his ass? You talking about his abs? Because a BBL is a Brazilian butt lift. Drake did not get his butt done. Like, I'm not the biggest Drake fan out here. I'm trying to tell you, like, for all the dogs, what, maybe 2 tracks I liked on it, 2 or 3. Not the biggest Drake fan at all. On that latest one he dropped, Circadian Rhythms or whatever, with that song on it, no. Wasn't feeling any of it. Sexy Red features and all that, SZA features. The SZA feature was cool. Was it SZA? I don't even remember. Bro, he did not really have a big 2024. Not at all. Only Family Matters. That was the only song I kind of liked from that year. So he's been kind of cold musically. But all I'm saying is, end of the day, Kendrick, where would you be without Drake? And if he had a BBL, pause on you for looking at that BBL, Montel. Why are you looking at the man's booty, bro? That's pause. Why are you watching his ass, bro? That's kind of weird. You don't think other people have had like work done? You don't think Kendrick's has had some work done on his face or something? No, right? Because he's Kendrick. Nas would agree with you. Of course he didn't have any work done. Right? He's Kendrick. He's perfect. He's angelic. Give me a break, bro. Your POV is confusing. Yo, Nads. Without Drake, there would be... Oh, Montel's in the building. What do you got to say, Montel? BBL Drizzy, what's going on?
What's up, man? I'm just here to say you a hater, bro.
Yo, hold on. I'm having some difficulty hearing you here. Go on. I'm gonna just try to fix this. Go on.
We good? Oh, let me look.
Yo, why can't I hear anybody, bro? Something's wrong with my... Is this it? Sir, I'm just having a little technical difficulties, bro. All right, we back. Ready. All right, Montel, let's go. What's popping?
Yo,
I can hear you now.
all right. My thing is that you stuck on the fact that Kendrick won the 2022 Grammys. You got to understand it's the field. Who else is dropping classic albums besides him since 2010, I mean. You know, when he dropped To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, and GNX, the Big Steppers, he's dropping this. Nobody else is dropping. He's leading the field. So what else he's supposed to do besides win?
What do you mean, though? Okay, I respect your take, but all I'll say is To Pimp a Butterfly, that was classic. Like, what tracks did he have? What big, super big tracks did he have off of that? Like, if you can break that down, what super big tracks did he have? Just starting there, To Pimp a Butterfly. Like,
bro, To Pimp a Butterfly is a classic.
Me listening to that, We Gonna Be Alright. I'll give him that. That was a classic right there.
Like, you're thinking about Damn. To Pimp a Butterfly had other tracks.
Huh? Which one though? Which tracks? We Gonna Be Alright. And what else? What other tracks did he have off?
That's from Damn though. You're talking about Damn.
No. Damn was not We Gonna Be Alright.
Bro.
Damn was him and Rihanna had a track off of Damn. Yeah, okay. So even if you want to talk about Damn, what mainstream tracks did he have off of Damn? Damn was a classic, but it was a mainstream. It was mostly like underground. If you think about it, it didn't have much super mainstream success. Bottom line is, 22 Grammys is a lot, bro. For a 12-year career, 22 Grammys is high. It's a high number. He's the music industry darling, bro.
About Good Kid, Mad City too. So
that was classic. I'll give you that one. That was like.
So he talk about his whole discography from Overly Dedicated, Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Mr. Big Steppers, and then the GNX. He's dropping good music, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just good. Like, it has had a 22 Grammy legendary run. Like, when you start running off. Sorry, go ahead.
Tell me, instead of Kendrick, who should have won then?
In just today, I think Kendrick should have won today for sure.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You think he should win, but you're not saying who should have won.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's just put Drake out there. Let's just put him versus Drake in a body of work.
Drake has dropped nothing.
Body of work for body of work. If you put them head to head on like the screen and what they've done and all their album names and stuff like that, Drake got some tracks too. Drake got some bangers. Tracks,
but we're talking body of work versus tracks. Come on now.
But let's be realistic. Bodies of work. Drake has had some great body like mixtapes. He's had some.
Which one?
Mixtapes.
Tell me. Give me two.
Dark Lane demo tapes.
Come on, bro.
Tootsie Slide. That whole outside of Tootsie Slide, that was tough,
bro.
That was tough. What a Time to Be Alive. Him and Future. That was tough,
bro.
What do you mean? Okay, so these aren't bodies. So you weren't bumping these when they came out. You weren't bumping those bodies of work.
Yeah, but it doesn't last. It didn't last. It didn't last.
The whole
the shit with the stuff with him and Future doesn't translate well to now. That's just washed.
But okay, that's you can make the same argument for GNX. I wasn't listening to that more than like maybe 3 weeks, a month max. But
yeah, that's you, bro.
For that?
That's you, bro.
This is just us.
You started this and you said Taylor Swift and Vibes Cartel has been carrying the industry, bro.
They really have, though. If you think about it, Cartel came out and right now he can get $1 million+ for a show. Easily, maybe $2 million a show. If you really want to do a tour across America and Canada, he's carrying right now.
Bro,
like to
you
people
said
from
Taylor Swift
our age bracket. I'm not talking about like these people who have never. I don't even know what Billie Eilish is. Taylor Swift is in her 30s by now. Like, she's older now.
Bro, you're biased, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. Like, I'm gonna be biased. Everybody's biased. You're biased to America, bro. You're
But
me calling America Toronto, Toronto, USA. You biased right there.
yeah, man, we about to take y'all over because this shit is exactly why. Because y'all over
Why?
there with that foolishness, man. Y'all eat
What
poutine.
foolishness?
Y'all eat poutine.
Equatine. What's that?
Poutine.
Oh, poutine. Yeah. What? Oh, you guys don't like poutines.
Y'all have no swag.
We got no swag. Oh my
No
god.
swag, bro. I've been to Toronto, bro. I come and I'm coming. Y'all have no swag.
No way. Toronto people can
Y'all
dress.
have no
bro.
swag.
Toronto people can dress.
No, bro.
We know how to put ourselves together.
Bro, I went to what's the club over there on College Street? Now You See Me, whatever.
Come see me.
The Nest.
Oh, the Nest. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know where that is.
It was dudes in there with tank tops and cargo shorts on, bro. Come on, y'all cannot dress.
But listen, you know we get
The
all,
women,
you know,
the women
you know
can
we
dress.
get our swag
The women
from.
can
We
dress.
get our swag from y'all. You know that, right?
No,
we get it
y'all
from
don't.
You guys invented 6X white tees down to your knees and stuff like that.
What's the difference between y'all trying to imitate and the originator? Come on now.
Well, we do have our swag. We have our originator.
Y'all have
the
no
way we
swag,
talk,
man.
the way we talk. So why y'all coming up here then? Exactly, because you know we got something going on over here.
Y'all got the finest women in the world. That's why. But y'all have no
Thank you.
swag.
Appreciate that.
Y'all have no swag, man.
Nah, we got swag, man. We got swag.
Because if y'all had swag, how diverse Toronto is, y'all can't get with nothing but black women.
What? What do you mean?
Y'all
We got
can't
all
get y'all
flavors
can't
out
y'all
here.
can't get the Asian girls. Y'all can't get the little Indian girls walking around. Y'all can't get the little
girls. We got good looking Asian girls out here. We have
yeah,
good
but can you
looking Indians.
can you get one though?
Listen, you know, that's
Y'all got a bad
topic.
reputation. Y'all got a
That's a
bad
different
reputation in your country, bro.
Well, for what?
Why y'all? Because y'all only can mess with black women.
Nah, man.
Don't know nationality, no other race of women want to mess with y'all.
Interracial relationships up here have been going back like 40, 50 years, yo. What do you mean? Jamaican men have been sleeping with white women for like forever up here.
I ain't talking about the white women. I'm talking about the other women.
Like who? Like the Asian things? I mean,
the Asian
that's
things,
regular.
the
That's
Indian
normal.
things, the Middle Eastern Johns, the whatever. Y'all can barely get the black. Y'all can barely get the black women up there. Come on now.
Y'all projecting, man. That's you guys. We've been the most diverse international city for like ever. So what do you think?
And y'all not cracking nothing.
What do you think mans have been doing since the early 2000s? That's what we were doing.
Y'all not
back
cracking
then.
nothing, bro. Y'all not cracking. I told y'all I've been up there. Y'all not cracking nothing, bro.
No, you know why? Because when you guys come up here, you guys get all the girls because they will hear your little different accents and oh my god.
Yeah, and they see real swag. They don't see somebody that's got their swag off Instagram. Come on now.
Nah.
Y'all get your swag from
real Toronto, man. Like you might have seen I don't know what you saw, especially in Cumsey or what's that place called? That club you went to.
Yeah, I went out.
Toronto mans.
Bro, where is that at? Scarborough?
No, everywhere. They're everywhere, but they're just not in like a weekly concentrated, you know what I mean, venue per se. We got swag.
I've been there long enough to know y'all have no swag.
So when you say swag, is it what, the way that we talk to women, or is it more so just the dressing?
The way y'all dress, the way y'all act.
Nah.
It's like little America out there, man. Come on now.
Nah, no way.
Yeah, it's like
you guys got the whole country got swag. If you're talking about Toronto as a specific, Toronto definitely has swag. All of Canada,
I see nobody with swag. The Indian dudes, no, not the Indian, the Arabic dudes got more swag than y'all.
The Arabic dudes got swag?
Got way more swag than y'all, man.
So you're basically pitting the black Toronto Canadians, basically.
No, what I'm telling you is, you a black Toronto Canadian, right?
Yeah, black Canadian, straight.
You got no swag, bro. You got no swag, bro.
Bro, okay.
I've been to
America. Where are you from, then?
I'm from Detroit. So
Oh,
I'm right across the water. So I'm right across the water. I come to Canada.
oh, come on, man. Detroit.
Bro, you'll
I've
never
never
step
even
foot there.
been
You'll
to
never
Detroit.
you'll never step foot in Detroit because you're
I've
scared.
never
Because you have no swag. You have no swag.
exactly.
You have no
I'll just leave it
swag,
at that.
man.
I ain't even been to Detroit. Let's put it like
Because you're
that.
scared. You're scared, man. You go to New York. New York's one of the safest places in the world, man.
I've been to New York. Check my channel. I've been to New York. I was in New
I know
York
you
the other
have.
day.
I know you
I
have.
was in New
I
York the other
told you
day.
I mess with your channel, so I know you've been in New York, Miami, but you go to the safe places. You go to tourist
Obviously,
areas.
you
go to
too.
tourist
You were on
areas.
College Street. If you came to Toronto, right, I could show you the people. I'm not even in those circles anymore, but I know there are circles of people who do have swag, and you probably wouldn't see them on a regular night out in the city. I'm just saying. You're entitled to your opinion. Trust me, 95% of Toronto people, they really don't have quote unquote swag in comparison to somebody who's like a seasoned veteran from Detroit. I get that, but there are people who do have some swag out here in terms of dressing, talking to women, just that overall feng shui. Like it's there, but it's very rare. It's not like it's not just there in your face like that, but it's there out there.
Yeah, but how can y'all have swag if y'all copying off Black American swag? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
the crazy part is that it's not even Toronto swag. Y'all got Caribbean swag, so y'all don't even have anything original for y'all.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's that 95.5. Like, 95% of the people who are here aren't even from here. There is a large group of people who are born and raised in Toronto that are Black, of Caribbean descent, that have swag. There's a large population, but it's just not like projected to the masses like that. Like you won't see or know unless you like talk or you're shown, pretty much.
Okay.
There's a lot. But if you're gonna generalize us and blanket us, yeah, obviously it doesn't look like it. But there's like a whole community of us. We're just being filtered out by all the immigration and all like the Middle Eastern, Asian, all of that. We're being filtered out. But there are some grassroots Torontonians still out here. Like Drake technically is, but he's like industry now. He's more, but he like, I remember, because me and Drake are like close in age. I remember like when I was a teenager, I seen Drake. I would see him in my early 20s driving around downtown in his Range Rover and stuff like that. Like that was a time. That was a whole different Toronto back then versus now. If you were coming to Toronto that long, you would know that it's a complete different place back then versus now. It's way different. It's changed. But we're still out here. There's still a few of us out here. But BBL, I don't know about all that, bro. I don't know.
He got his body done. Any man that get his body, put a knife to his body, it's a BBL.
How do you know?
He got a body lift. It's a body lift. I'm not talking about his ass. Come on, pause.
His what lift? His abs?
His body lift. Yeah, he got his chest done, abs done, liposuction. All that. Any man. I'm just saying it. A lot of men do it, but I'm saying that Drake did it. And the person
I don't know about that.
And the person you're talking about, Kendrick Lamar ain't got no allegations like that against him. Come on now.
Because he's the darling. That's the thing. That's what's like, a night like this just kind of proves Drake's point even more. Like, why is dude so celebrated? Like, he's super celebrated. Like, the man is not. If you
he's
really
not
think
celebrated.
About it, everybody loves the guy. He's never even littered in his life. It looks like he's never littered. He's never done nothing wrong.
But that's not the point. He smoked Drake in front of the whole world. Okay. And y'all gotta live with y'all number one. Y'all gotta see his head on the post, man.
All right, I get that. But
y'all gotta watch y'all Canadian Jesus get his head put on a stake by a dude from Compton. Come on now.
But okay, I get that, but it's not like, okay, what about okay, because you know what, you can't be too a prisoner of the moment. You know what I'm saying? So like, how do you feel about the Canadians taking over your NBA? We got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is probably like going to be the MVP this year. They might win a chip this year. We got Canadians coming in. Oh, Dylan Brooks on the Houston Rock. We got a lot of different Canadian players that are going to come in and might even take over the NBA right now.
Name 5 Canadian NBA players.
Jamal Murray.
1.
Dylan Brooks. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Lou Dort. And number 5. Who? RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett. We got Canadians in the NBA.
Hey, that's your lineup. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, y'all.
I mean, they got Slovenians, they got Lithuanians, they got Europeans.
Yeah, they got a lot.
There's some Africans, there's some guys from Sudan, Nigeria, all kind of.
We coming for y'all, man. That's all I'm trying to say. Y'all.
But everybody knows the black American dominates the NBA. Come on now.
Man, we dominate the NBA, but
from we talk about since the 50s. Come on now.
We coming. We on the up and coming.
You talk about some guys that's not even 35 yet. You know, Shay, how old is Shay? Like 24?
He's on the come up. He's on the come up.
So you get a couple of NBA players from Canada to come to the NBA and play good. What does that mean?
All I'm saying is we took over rap. Nads is in the chat. What's up, Nads? We took over rap for a minute with Drake. And what's up, Nads? What's going on? How do you feel about this whole situation right now?
Well, you guys are kind of talking about basketball, so I'm like kind of just listening in. Do keep in mind basketball was started by a Canadian, but it blew up. He went into the States and it blew up in the States. So we can't take that away. That the actual league did start. It did blow up in the United States of America.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
The Americans did make it popular. So we can't take that away from the people of the States. And to piggyback on what the gentleman was saying, I find that back in the 90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, Toronto did have a lot of swag. But yes, we did have a heavily influence from the United States and Europe. So he is right in the sense that we didn't really have our own style. We kind of took it from, because especially when there's a lot of times we couldn't get all the nice gear back then. So we had to cross the border to go and get the gear to come back and wear it up here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so he does have a point where, but now I don't know. Like, it's kind of like we still kind of get our style from this. I look up to a lot of, stylists that are from the States. And, I guess, we kind of don't really have our own style. And we are a mixture. We do have Caribbeans. We do have people out from India and all other parts of the world. But, I do understand
one thing I'll say, sorry to cut you real quick. Yeah, they have certain styles that he's alluding to. Like, he's forgetting about like the styles that like we don't want to inherit. The pants below your waist, that all started in America. That's American stuff right there. With your butt hanging out.
Yeah, but not even Americans dress like that anymore. Come on, that's style. Okay, comes and goes,
there.
Right?
We don't want that. You can keep all of that. You can keep your pants below the waist. You can keep the 7XL tees and the big golf shirts and all that crazy stuff there. Y'all can keep that.
Yeah, well, actually, they don't really dress like that anymore. Come on.
He knows that. He knows that because he watches.
The real American.
He watches.
But that's what I'm saying. He's not telling you about the real. He's just telling like the real Americans, like the guys that sound like they never even got a passport before, like Uncle this and Uncle that, and at the cookout and all that type of stuff. Like,
come on, bro.
I'm not gonna go down that road because
with the Bluetooth still in the ear.
Come on, man. Bro. Let's not go down that road, Omari. Come on,
older gentlemen.
You're only basing it off of what you see
wait a
on
second.
movies
What about those
TV?
pimps?
Like,
those pimps
I've actually been to
walking around with like
barbecues in the States.
We ain't got no swag.
Yeah.
They got older gentlemen that got no swag. You got some of these young boys that got no swag, wearing balaclavas everywhere, ski masks on their face, and all this type of stuff, tattooing up their face.
Well, I see that mostly in
American
Toronto, actually.
No, that's all American culture. Tattoo on the face.
Yeah, it is coming from the States too.
That's from the States. That's not swag. Tattoo.
But no, it's not. It's not coming from the States. It's coming from social media, and y'all are copying social media.
Yeah, well, but how come it's okay for it's okay for you guys when it's beneficial to you? Okay, yeah, it's cool to diss on Canadians because your narratives are coming from social media too, most of them. But like, it can flip back on you. It can flip back on you too. We can copy your social media narratives and look down on your culture as well too.
Yeah, but I'm not looking down on your culture. I'm telling you, I'm telling you that you're a black Canadian that's probably, I'm assuming, Caribbean heritage, and you're hating on America, bro. You anti-American, bro, and I feel it because you're not like us.
Yeah, to an extent. To an
That's the
extent.
Well,
point.
see,
That's
can
the
I
point of the
take,
Sounds
song.
like
That's
can
you're
the
I
point
hating.
chime
of the
in for a
song,
second,
man.
Go
Katrina?
ahead, yeah.
If you don't mind, but fellas, can I chime in, because this is the problem, and I kind of blame, and I apologize to some of our Canadian people that think that Not Like Us song is about Canadians against Americans, which is totally not true. So we need to. It's he's talking about Drake and how he's colonized the whole and not respecting the culture and not respecting the game. So that's the whole
Yeah.
song is about, you know. So it has nothing to do with America against Canada. So I kind of want to change that narrative because it has nothing to do with that. You know
No,
what I mean?
it's I
Yeah,
don't I understand, but it's not just
yeah,
Canada because you got to understand that's a relation between Black Americans and uh, Black Europeans, even people in Africa. It's a line between, oh, we see y'all, but we're copying y'all. How can you say something negative about something you're copying and emulating?
yeah. Okay.
How can you say, oh, you can keep the sagging pants, but let me take this, let me take that, let me take this, take that. I'm not watching nothing Canadian. I used to
Why do
watch.
you why do you want to annex
I'm
us
from
then?
Detroit. I'm from Detroit, so I get BBC on the for free.
Oh,
Okay,
CBC?
I get
BBC's
BBC for
from
free. I grew up on some of y'all like comedy shows. I like when I was in the
CBC. Yeah,
CBC. My bad.
yeah.
I grew up on that. So, but what I'm saying is that's the only thing Canadian I know. That and Drake
Mm.
and the players that come from Canada. But how can you? You know what I'm saying? I can't speak negative on Canada. You are speaking negative on Americans when you're watching them like TV.
Bro, y'all said we got no swag. You said we have no swag up
Well,
here.
he's saying that because of how you're portraying Kendrick. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah,
Kendrick I
yeah,
just find it suspicious, man. 22 Grammys in 12
because
yeah,
he's
years of
talented.
service,
What
bro.
happens to being talented?
yeah. And
That's
then
why I
you're
don't
saying,
understand
then
if
you're
your
talking
point
about
of
the
view is
maturing
Okay,
candidate.
confusing.
Come on
talented.
now.
Okay, talented.
Okay, okay,
Like,
okay. You know what, Amari?
where are you going with
You
that?
didn't
Like,
read my.
talented.
You didn't read my. Hold on. You didn't read my message in the chat when it said Kanye has 24 Grammys. So what can you say about that?
But Kanye's been in the industry a good 12 years longer than Kendrick Lamar.
Kanye's
So
been in
how is
the
dude
industry.
winning 2 Grammys a year?
He's been popular since when? So
Since Through
since
the
College
Wire.
Dropout. Did he win a Grammy in
Nah, but
College
he
Dropout times? Yeah.
produced Blueprint 1. That's the year
Okay, so he's been in the
2000.
game since '01. Okay. Yeah.
He's been getting Grammys since 2000. Kendrick's been getting Grammys since 2012. Like, is
Okay,
dude
what's your
like
point?
Why does that hurt you so bad,
anytime that
Yeah,
he
man?
I don't
opens his
understand.
mouth, he gets a Grammy. Like, we don't see like there's a concerted effort. It's like the Chiefs. Anytime they play, they win. And we know that it's scripted. It's the same
So
thing
what
with
are
the
you trying to
Grammys.
say, that Kendrick's
Anytime
Grammys are
Kendrick
rigged?
drops, that's
Is
what I'm
this are you
trying
trying
to
to say
say.
it's rigged?
Basically, anytime this guy drops, he gets Grammys just like that. Like, that's crazy.
Because he's
No artist has it
talented.
like that.
Do you know how much times Drake's been
Just
nominated
like
for
Patrick
Grammys? He's been
Mahomes, just like
nominated a
Patrick
lot of
Mahomes,
times too.
just like the referees don't help. Did you not watch that Redskins versus Detroit game?
Okay.
Exactly.
But this is what we're talking about. Music. You're comparing sports to music.
No, he's
Very, very
comparing
famous. All
Canada to
entertainment.
the U.S.
All entertainment at the end of the day. It's the entertainment industry. So I think that there was a concerted effort to get rid of Drake. For sure. 100%. Like, you guys put the target on this guy, the red dot on Drake's head, to get him out of here. And you used Kendrick to do it. And to an extent, Kendrick needs Drake. Without Drake, there would be no Kendrick. He would not be this popular.
Okay, but you also didn't read my message when it said that I found out about Kendrick without Drake. So not everybody can go off of that analogy.
When did you find out about Kendrick though? When? Like, what year?
Section 80.
I found out about Kendrick on and off since probably like 2000 and actually heard him through my brother, do swimming pools. That's when he dropped swimming pools. That's the first time I heard Kendrick. That was totally without Drake. I didn't
just
hear
saying,
Kendrick
man.
do Drake.
I'm just saying, man.
So
Like,
everybody's discovered Kendrick on different times. And you know what? And this is what bugs me is that people are saying that, well, if it wasn't for Drake, Kendrick. So what about Kendrick working hard and, you know, grinding and his whole crew? And what about him, you know, dedicating all his time in the studio and rapping and going through ciphers and all that stuff prior to him meeting Drake? Drake only discovered him because
I
of
get
his
that's what I'm
buzz.
trying to say. I get that.
You know,
I get
but
that.
Stop
But
saying that Drake created this guy. No, he did not. This is what I'm talking about.
I think
People
he gave him a
think
stimulus
Drake is God
package.
or
Drake
something
gave a
like
lot
that.
of people
He's not,
stimulus
man.
packages. He gave him a stimulus
Ridiculous,
package.
man. I'm Canadian.
He gave him a
and
stimulus package. He gave him a stimulus package. That's
but
all I'm saying.
BS.
He
That's
gave him a
BS.
feature.
I
He
don't
gave him
want-
a
I
feature.
don't subscribe to that. I'm sorry about stimulus package. Get
He
out of
gave
here
him
with
a
that.
feature on his first album. If you drop the album right now, Nads, and you put Drake on your album, more people are going to listen to your album. And that's how I heard of Drake. I mean, that's how I heard of Kendrick. He helped out Kendrick at the beginning of his career. That's all I'm saying, and that's a fact. If you don't like facts, I don't know what to tell you. That's just a fact.
So
of it.
Lil
Drake
Wayne
was a
helped
hotter
out
artist back in
Drake at the
2012 when he
beginning
dropped
of his
the first
career.
album.
Lil Wayne can
but
say,
why does
well,
that
I
trigger?
put
That
Drake
doesn't
on.
trigger
I put
me.
Drake on. But he's not doing that.
That
That's why
shouldn't
Drake's
trigger
getting
you. That's
humbled
what I'm
right
saying.
now.
That doesn't trigger me. Then why does it trigger
Yeah.
you? Why are you stating that you're tired of and then completing your statement there? Why are you tired of that? It's just a fact.
Because it's like
true.
you're discrediting the guy's work and his team and
Not
people that really
really.
discovered him.
Not
And
really.
that the work that
It's
he
just,
put
I'm
in
just making
to
a
get to
point.
where he's
My
at.
point is,
It's like you guys are snatching
my
that
point
away
is,
because of stupid
okay,
Drake.
okay, discredit that then. Discredit that then. More recently, look at today. He won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Grammys at the behest of Drake.
Okay, so if Family Matters would have popped off, Family Matters probably would have won some Grammys
But
off
that's
of
the thing.
Kendrick.
We can't live in the
They need
hypothetical
each
world
other.
here, Nads. But the actuality
No, but
of the
you're
fact is,
hello, it's because he lost. If Drake won that battle, you think that Kendrick would be up there winning Grammys for Not Like Us? No. Drake would be winning the Grammys off
I
of the
don't think
back
so.
of Kendrick.
That's what I'm saying. I'd argue that because I think like this dude is just a real. I don't know, man. It just seems like he's just
Yeah, but
the
you're
darling
the
of
one
the
gonna be at his
industry
concert
darling.
screaming his music. Get out of here, man.
I listen
that
to
with
his
his
music. I
hypocrisy,
like the artist, but just because
Bro, you
just
can't
because
even
like
listen to
somebody
it without
doesn't
being
mean you can't be
biased.
critical of them.
Exactly, he's being
Just
biased.
because you like somebody doesn't mean you can't be critical of them. Just because you can't ask questions about them.
Were
When the
you
world
were you
becomes-
critical
Okay, I
before
like
he
Drake,
smoked
but I'm
Drake?
critical of him. I'm
Of course,
unbiased
to
when it comes to
an
Drake.
extent.
I'm very unbiased.
To an extent, I know a lot of people don't listen to Kendrick. A lot of my friends, when I put on Kendrick, why do you listen to this guy? This guy is trash. Blah, blah, blah. People don't like him either. But like you would
I
think
get
by
it.
talking
People
to
didn't
people
like
like you
Tupac when he was
guys,
alive either.
but you would
But
think
people- but
that this
people
guy
still
walks on
love
water
him now.
sometimes. By the way, like you guys praise this dude.
Bro, you're a hater, bro.
See, that's what people
Bro.
praise Drake.
Like really,
People,
you
lots
praise
of more
him,
people.
bro.
Drake is I thought Drake was the more popular artist.
Not really.
Well, he sure is, and he still is. He still gets the #1 streams
he
in
was.
Spotify over Kendrick. What are you talking about? Drake is still hot. He's a bigger. Drake has 143 million people following versus Kendrick 17 point something million. So who's the bigger artist here?
Kendrick don't drop. Like he don't
Drake
put out. Like, he
drops
don't really put himself out
because
there
keep
like
in
that.
mind,
And Drake drops
Kendrick
trash
doesn't
at
have
that.
writers. Kendrick writes his own stuff. Drake has writers. He has a lot of help. And half of his music is not even the greatest. I even said this to my cousin. Drake is not as talented as you guys think, If you really
No,
look
you
into
can't
Drake.
say that. Don't
Yeah,
do that.
Drake's
He's
a little
not
washed.
as talented
Like
as
now
you
you're
Drake's
guys
washed.
going
think
into
that he
that.
is.
That's you're going into like a different argument now. What do you mean he's not talented?
Anyways, keep on going. It's okay.
How? What do you mean he's not talented? Like now you're saying
He's
that the
not
man
as
is not even that
talented.
talented.
People think that he's more talented than any other artist. Like he's more bigger than Michael Jackson. He's not. He's not. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you he's not, babe. You know what I mean?
Drake's washed,
No.
man.
Even if he's washed, to say that he's not. Everybody's gonna be
Drake
washed
can't sell
eventually.
tickets in
Kendrick will be
Australia.
washed
You
eventually.
not, like,
Jay
in New
Z's
Zealand.
washed.
Like, what's going
Jay
on
Z
with
has
that?
24 Grammys. He's washed. He's 24 Grammys. He's
Jay
washed.
Z is not washed.
He hasn't made no music since 20.
Why
Jay-Z's
does
not washed.
Yo, Mari, why does the Grammys bother you so much?
They don't.
That's it.
They don't.
So
I'm
why
just saying, like,
why is that your argument then?
But why is this dude every time he opens his mouth he gets a Grammy? Like, nobody's asking these questions. That's what I'm saying. Like, what type of like
he's
agent,
talented.
Manchurian candidate is this dude, bro?
Do you realize he made a diss record about Drake and he made it a national anthem?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, why is that a national anthem? The song was that good? Personally,
that's what I mean.
I didn't like this
Drake's
song
head and put it on a stake for y'all to look at. Y'all gotta think about the fact that he cut off Drake's head, put it on a stake. He hung his body from the wall so y'all can see it. Come on now.
So there's a concerted effort. All right. So there's a concerted effort to get Drake out of here. All right, you prove my point. Exactly. So the song wasn't that great. There was just a concerted effort to get Drake out of here.
Amari, can I ask you this question? Why don't you question why Drake had such a run for 15 years without putting out really good? He doesn't have not one classic album. You know that? You know his classic album.
He has classic mixtapes. If you're reading This Is Too Late wasn't a classic, that was a classic.
Written by Quentin Miller. Quentin Miller.
Okay, I'll give you that. The ghostwriting is unacceptable. The ghostwriting is unacceptable.
Written
but
by
let's
Quentin
be realistic. Who wrote Thriller? Quincy Jones wrote Thriller.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You cannot compare Drake to Michael Jackson. You can
compare Michael Jackson to Drake, bro.
They're two different artists. Drake's a rapper.
Why? Yeah, he doesn't write his own stuff, but he's still an artist at the end of the day. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying.
Okay, but see, this is the problem. If Drake didn't,
I agree
just hear me out for you guys. Hear me out for a second. If Drake didn't put himself as being a great, how he's top 5 and how he's biggest, greatest lyricist, if he didn't say all that, then we wouldn't have this discussion today. But he did that. And if you're gonna be a top lyricist, and you're gonna say that you're the biggest, then you gotta write your own stuff. That's why he got exposed. Okay.
Facts.
Thank you. If Drake didn't say that, then he wouldn't have this scrutiny right now. Trust me. He would be a pop artist like he said that he was. And now he's gonna try to, and you guys, nobody is looking at the facts that Drake is suing UMG right now over a diss track. Nobody in hip hop history has ever sued the record label over a beef diss track, which he chose to get into. He wasn't forced into it. He chose to because of arrogance, and he thought that he was the best, and and everybody forgets how he treated Kendrick at the beginning of this beef. Everybody forgets that, and the taunting by him and Chubb, and because he got humbled and punched in his face, everybody's trying to beat up on Kendrick now. No, Drake asked for it, and he got what he asked for. Okay.
Yeah.
Drake, he's humbled, right? He can't
well, you're right. Yeah, I agree. The lawsuit was
That's
weak.
Crazy. I've never seen that before.
The lawsuit was weak. The fact that you lost the battle and you did a lawsuit, that's weak. The ghostwriting, weak. I get it, but at least I'm being objective in my critique.
You're not being objective.
You're not, bro.
That's
you're not.
Objective.
You're not.
You're not.
Y'all ain't being objective. You aren't being objective.
Well, actually,
no, you're being real biased, bro.
I said
y'all
Drake
are being. No, Drake is
run.
Drake has some questions he's never really answered. Like the ghostwriting, bro. That's unacceptable in rap. Why are you suing UMG? Unacceptable. You lost the battle. Hold your L. Done. I get it. Why aren't y'all asking why this guy has 22 Grammys and he's put out, let's be realistic, Pimp a Butterfly, that was not a classic album. No
classic.
way. No way.
I don't
was not a classic album.
Pimp a Butterfly was classic.
GNX was not a classic album either. No way. Not classic. Not legendary.
So that's your opinion, Omari. I still listen to GNX.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Today.
My opinion also is Drake put out some classic mixtapes. He did. In my opinion,
Which
Dark
one?
Thin Demo Tapes was pretty classic. And what do you call it?
Okay, but I like Dark Demo. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm unbiased when it comes to Drake.
Scary Hours.
I like Dark Demos, but I don't. It's not a classic to me. I like Dark Demos.
That's what I'm saying. Like, To Pimp a Butterfly,
But I don't
it had
listen
a
to it
couple good
anymore.
tracks.
Whereas I will go back and listen to Damn. I will go
Yeah,
back
Damn
and
is
listen to Pimp a
classic.
Butterfly.
Damn is classic. No, Pimp a Butterfly is not classic. I'll give him
I will go
Damn.
back and listen to
I'll give
one of
him
my
Good
favorite
Kid,
songs
Mad
off that
City.
album is Mama. I'll go out back and listen to.
I'll give him
I
Good
won't
Kid,
go
Mad
back and
City,
listen to Dark Denims.
and Damn.
Demos, whatever it's called.
Those were his two bodies of work, in my opinion, were Damn and To Pimp a Butterfly. Those are his two best. That's
But you just
it.
said that it's not a classic. You just said Pimp a
No,
Butterfly
those
is
two
not a
are
classic.
classics, yeah. But does that to me doesn't resonate? That does not convert to 22 Grammys, bro. That's all I'm saying. What type of like, I don't know.
Yo,
That doesn't equate to
like
22
hate.
Grammys.
This smells like hateration right now.
But this is what I'm trying to
being
say. How is
come
that
on.
hate? That's
You're
the most
sounding like my cousin right
objective.
now. They
It's
just hate,
Like,
out of
how
no
is it
reason.
How is it hate? That's just an objective.
You know how much Billboard awards Drake got? Drake has a lot of Billboard awards, eh?
But Billboard and
Drake has
Grammys
over 20.
aren't
I heard.
level.
Well, I'm assuming he has a lot, and he has 5 Grammys. And it had a nerve to diss the Grammys when he got the Grammy. That's why they don't want him back. That's what I'm talking about with Drake. This is the program. They built him up, and then he has a nerve to diss them at the same time. He doesn't respect the culture. He's not respecting the rap game. He's not respecting nothing. So they're tearing him down. Yeah, you're not respecting it. Yeah.
Because he has no swag.
Okay.
He bought Pharrell's
Drake
jewelry.
Got no swag. No.
He bought Pharrell's jewelry. He bought Tupac's. Who buys another man's jewelry? Come on now.
Who buys a dead man's ring? I'm sorry. Like, I love Pac, but I would feel weird to wear his ring. It's kind of weird. I don't know. That's just me. But
it's just like buying memorabilia. Like now it's like we just nitpick everything that the man.
But why does he buy somebody from his culture's memorabilia? Why does he come to and buy an American memorabilia?
Why does he buy what?
Shania Twain, a lock of her hair? Like, what do you want him to buy? He bought what he bought.
Hold on. But we got legends here in Toronto. You forget about Maestro? You forget about Chocolate?
He likes what he likes. He likes what he likes. Why can't he buy what he buy? Now all of a sudden it's like he can't even now he's being like criticized for everything. Like if he wakes up in the morning and he has a scrambled egg, why is he making Friday?
Hold on, Mari. Let me speak for a second. You're forgetting Drake taunted these rappers with that jewelry. Pharrell Williams taunted Pharrell Williams with his jewelry, you know. Pharrell's like, I don't care about that. He's a fan. Pharrell just like, I don't care that's not a part of me. He's just a fan.
He's a fan.
He's a fan. Because Drake, this is what I'm talking about. Drake feeling himself, dissing these people, and you don't know who's backing them at the same time. He doesn't know who you went up against.
And to add song to injury, Drake's a trick.
Okay. Going back to the Pharrell argument before I get to the trick comment. I seen Pharrell just recently while walking around Paris Fashion Week with a purse, with some like
what does that have to do with anything?
Going out of context.
What do you mean? What does that have to do with anything?
Context?
Pharrell, nobody talks about that though. It's okay for him to walk around with a fruity looking bag on and like
Drake had painted nails.
Doing all that. So it's okay for him to do that. Gets no criticism whatsoever.
You just not watching the right thing.
Under the radar. Is allowed to fly under the radar. But Drake wakes up in the morning, right, and has 2 eggs instead of 3, and you guys will be saying like, "Yo, oh my God, look at this guy. He's crazy. He does this."
Wait a minute. Wait a minute,
the same energy for everybody. The same energy for everybody.
His nails is weird. What are you talking about?
Of course, it's weird. He is weird, but why aren't you keeping that same energy for everybody? Everybody's weird. Pharrell's weird too. Kendrick don't go nowhere. Kendrick's like a hermit. You don't see from him. You don't hear from him. He's kind of weird too.
Which is good. Why?
But why is that a mark against him?
Drake is in everybody's face too much. That's his problem. He needs to take a step back and be incognito sometimes. That's the problem with Drake. He's too in people's face. Be incognito. Always with these antics. That's why Kendrick's, why are you trolling like a bitch? Aren't you tired? Why are you trolling like that on the gram like that? He needs to be incognito. He needs to take a step back and chill for a bit.
No, I get you.
In
He does need to
in
step
people's
back a
face
little
all
bit,
the
but yo,
time.
Kendrick Lamar, it's like it seems like he's very industry controlled, basically. At this
This is
point,
the
he doesn't seem like
hypocrisy of these.
he doesn't
This
seem
is
like
the
he has a mind of his
hypocrisy.
own.
This
And
is,
I don't.
you're
To
being
me, that's
very
not.
hypocritical right now. What
Why?
you're saying.
Why? You still saying? You see how biased you
Because
sound?
Drake is the biggest
You
industry
sound so
rapper
biased.
I've ever seen in my life.
What?
Yo, you
Drake
need
is the
you need an
biggest
OVO chain.
rap industry rapper I've ever seen. He's more industry than Vanilla Ice. He's more industry than Hammer. What are you talking about?
What?
Drake
How?
is the biggest hip hop sellout in history. Like, what are you
Listen,
talking
if
about?
you're gonna criticize Drake this hard, you gotta criticize everybody this hard. That's all I'm trying to say.
You know what?
But
I'm
nobody's
not
criticizing
Drake.
nobody
I'm talking
but you.
truth. I'm not
But that's what I'm trying to
criticizing
say.
him.
Why? What do you mean?
Well,
Okay,
I'm
nobody's
piggybacking
criticizing
off of my.
anybody.
Just listen to me
So we
for a
just
moment,
sit
Amari.
here and criticize Drake,
Just
and
hear
there's
me out.
nobody
But you're not
else out
listening,
there
so you're
doing
just gonna
anything.
talk over me. Okay.
Oh, I'm listening. Go on. I'm listening.
Okay. The reason why I'm saying that is because my cousin is on the same tip as you. He says that Kendrick has no substance, which is wild. What he says, I'm like, this guy's crazy. And then he says that Kendrick, he used to have respect for him, but he's a sellout. I'm like, how's Kendrick a sellout? Drake is the biggest hip hop sellout rapper I've ever seen in my life. He's the biggest industry rapper. As I said, he's bigger than Vanilla Ice, Hammer. He's the biggest. I've never seen a rapper like him.
Yeah. Drake just started rapping. He was singing at first. Come on.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, he got a little more range to him. He can rap.
Yeah, because he has no swag.
Yeah, and then we're gonna sit here and say he's not talented. And then
He
you're gonna
is
sit here
We're
and
not
talk
saying
about this
that.
and talk
We're not.
about.
You know.
But he
now
went
you're
from
not
singing
saying
to
that.
rapping
We're
to
not
rapping
saying
gay. Come on.
that.
I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
not
all this
saying
Drake
that
hate.
Drake's not talented. I'm not saying.
Like,
he's
get
not
out
as
the
talented as
algorithm,
people
man.
think
Like,
that
get
he
out
is.
that Drake hate algorithm. Like, really start
We're
opening
not
up your
hating
brain
on
and start
you. That's
thinking, bro.
This is the
Don't
problem.
let the
We're talking
AI
about
take
truth
over,
about.
man.
We're trying to wake up people about Drake. They're calling it hate.
Like,
I
when
don't
you're
get
thinking
it.
about
I don't
something
get
that pops up on your screen, bro, like that's because you guys are just letting it, bro. Don't let it do that. Just because everybody else is talking about hating on Drake doesn't mean that you gotta talk about hating on Drake. Like,
I'm
get
not
it.
hating
He
on
does
Drake.
some
Nobody's
questionable
hating on
I'm
Drake.
observing what I've been.
We're not hating on Drake.
I
You
didn't
got
listen
no
to CLB
swag.
at all. I didn't like. I'm not into that
Yeah.
album. I never had half his stuff. I don't listen to anymore
You don't listen
because
to
I
none of
can't
Drake's
sit
stuff.
on it because of his actions. I'm looking at how he handled the beef after the fact. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? But and then when you're talking the truth and facts about Drake, everybody thinks that it's hate.
Well, we got a comment. Smart Candy 89. Kendrick comes out when he wants to. Drake comes out because he has to. These people don't know anything about the culture. That's why he's talking like a fool. Who?
Who's talking
Who's
like
talking
You.
like a fool?
Oh,
OVO Amari.
yeah.
OVO Mari. Yo, another person in the algorithm. That's it. These people just like they talk. They have that like like cognitive dissonance, what they call it. Like when you tell them something that's different or outside of the norm, what they're used to, they just lash back. Like, you know what I mean? They just lash out. Like, oh my God, you're not talking exactly how everybody else is talking. I need to say something negative against him. That's what it sounds like to me. Because I'm trying to say, if you're gonna criticize Drake, you gotta criticize everybody. Criticize everybody equally at least. No, you just want to criticize one person.
Bro, you started a stream and you went on about an hour rant about why Kendrick shouldn't be in the spot that he's in. It's not even important because
Facts.
Why does it bother you that you went on a complete rant and tangent about why he's winning and why he's the head of his field and why everybody likes him? There's nothing wrong with that. You're the only person that has a problem with the fact that he drops classic music and Drake doesn't.
There's a lot of holes in that, what you're saying right there. For one, all I'm asking is a question. Dude has 22 Grammys in the span of 12 years. And in that span, in my opinion, he's only dropped 2 classic albums. Damn, for one, and the second one, Good Kid, Mad City. That's
To Pimp a Butterfly is
not a classic. Not a classic. No. He dropped what didn't he drop? I Love Myself was on that. I Love Myself. Didn't like that song. No, not feeling it. We Gonna Be All Right. I was
But you're
feeling
talking
that.
about songs that came from the album, but I'm talking
Yeah.
about the album from top to bottom.
Nah, not feeling it. Not feeling it. I bought it. I have it right now. I have possession of it
You
right
have
now.
To Pimp a Butterfly. You don't think
I
it's
have
classic?
it. I still have it in 2025. That came out 10 years ago. I still have it. I bought it.
You don't think it's a classic.
No, that's why he had to come out with Damn.
So that means he
was
doesn't.
classic.
So that means he doesn't get
Untitled,
the.
even Untitled. After To Pimp a Butterfly, he dropped the Untitled. Untitled maybe has like 2 songs on it that were really good. The rest are just all right, mediocre, skippable. But no one's gonna say this. This is like blasphemous.
But it goes back to my question. All right. So if he doesn't drop this music, he wins a category, right? And it's against other nominees and nominations. If he wins and you say he doesn't deserve it because his music is mediocre, then who should have won?
Hold on a second. Let me just read this comment first. Dude, you called Kendrick an industry plant. You don't even know what it is. Drake can't even put out music because he's owned by the industry. Genius. What?
Exactly.
Okay, he can't put out music because he's owned by the industry.
Drake.
What I'm saying, Kendrick can't talk.
Drake is in a 360 deal with UMG. Kendrick only has a licensing deal with UMG. And he has PJ Lane. He's no longer under TDE and stuff like that. But Drake is under Republic, under UMG. He has a 360 contract. If you read the lawsuit, it talks about his 360 deal. He's in so he's more locked in with the industry versus Kendrick. Or Kendrick has more freedom to do certain things that Drake can. And I think Drake is a little bit jealous of that situation. And that's why he brought up in the lawsuit, he brought up Kendrick's bigger licensing deal that happened in December, if that's true or not, because I don't know where the lawyers got that information from. But anyways, Drake is in a 360 deal, that $400 million deal, 360 deal with UMG, locked into Republic. So
he sold
who's
his
the
soul.
industry plant now?
Drake sold his soul, man.
Drake is that. First of all, Drake came from Degrassi, and all of a sudden, remember, I was questioning it. I'm like, how did he become so big?
He came from Degrassi and started singing, and then got gangster all of a sudden. Come on now.
Oh, okay, so Kendrick Lamar, right? His record deal goes as such. He's with Top Dog Entertainment, Interscope Records, and Aftermath Entertainment, and Universal Music Publishing Group. He's also signed to a bunch of deals as well, too.
Not anymore.
It's PG Lane. PG Lane is his brand, his company.
He's with PJ Lane with exactly what the gentleman said. Sorry. Yeah. He's PG not Lane. Under Top Dog anymore. He has a licensing deal with UMG with PJ Lane. He's no longer under their full control anymore. So he has a lot more freedom than versus Drake, who's in this actual 360 deal. As I said, it's in the lawsuit, so I'm not making this stuff up. They put it in there. So
you're saying Kendrick Lamar is only signed to a less structured deal, therefore he can drop more and all this type of stuff. Like he has more freedom. You're saying that's we're trying to say that you're trying to say that Kendrick Lamar has less freedom than Drake, basically, bro. I disagree. I think that they're both controlled. I think that they're both puppets per se. The only thing is the difference between me and you guys is that I'm at least looking at Kendrick from an objective standpoint. You're just standing out on Kendrick. Like he's a great artist. Definitely like the guy.
You're the only one talking about Kendrick, bro.
Exactly.
Why not? Why can't you talk about Kendrick? Why is this person like some?
That's what we're trying to find out. Why are you hating on Kendrick so bad? That's the reason I jumped in the comments. I was watching the stream and then you started hating. That's when I started.
You're talking about BBL Drizzy. Why are you hating on Drake so hard?
Because I know for a fact. Because I know that your hate is coming from the fact that he smoked Drake. He killed Drake. He killed him.
Listen, I'm just being objective.
He killed him.
You're not being objective. And you sound like that We Love Hip Hop guy. He says the same thing, but he's totally biased towards Drake. You're not being objective. You're not.
Oh, he lost the battle. He 100%. 100% lost the battle. But
Oh, he lost the
all I'm trying
war.
to say is that
He
lost the war.
He
he
lost
lost
the
the
war.
war battle. But
Yeah.
at least I'm objective. At least I can find some criticism and I can ask some questions. I'm not just like.
But you're
talking
only
like,
finding it because you're like, because you got to deal with the fact that
because I say that he had 2 classic albums, Damn and Good.
he has
Kid,
more than
Mad
2.
I'm a hater.
That's your opinion.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say. He only had 2 albums, 2 great albums to me. That's all. And I'm a hater.
You know what I feel is what is a classic album? An album that you can, like, let's say it dropped 2-3 years ago, you can go back to and still listen to today. That's what I look at as a classic album. So under Kendrick's belt, I feel that he has 4 classics to me. And I'm not no stan, okay? Because if you guys understand what stan is, go look back at Eminem's song Stan. Ain't nobody standing over here. Okay?
I don't know, man.
I don't idolize Kendrick.
Know, man.
I don't idolize Drake.
I gotta
okay?
stand in the comments.
Drake calls
Smart
himself
Candy
the sixth
89
god.
looks like a
I don't
stand
know.
right
Like,
here.
he's not my god. Okay, thank you.
It's a stand right here, yo. Smart Candy 89. Kendrick living in his brain rent free. My son likes Drake, but I never liked Drake from the beginning. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, proving my point again. Why is the Drake hate that hard all of a sudden?
Because you're a Drake fanboy.
Now I'm a fan. Now I'm being called a fanboy. I'm talking.
You're a Drake. You're an OVO Amari, bro. That's just
OVO Amari. That makes sense. I'm talking objectively about Drake. I said the UMG lawsuit, weak. The ghostwriting, weak. But Kendrick Lamar, 2 classic albums. And all of a sudden, I'm a hater. I see, because Nas is saying he has 4 classic albums. 4?
To me, that's my opinion.
Mix Them Around, The Big Stepper was not a classic album. GNX not a classic album.
As I said, my definition of a classic album is if you can go back. Okay, you're not listening, so you just talk. How are you going to listen? You're talking over me. But anyways,
go on.
My classic album is me going back and listen to. Let's say drop 2, 3, 4 years. You know what else is a classic album to me? Machiavelli, The 7-Day Theory, that came out in 1996. I still go back to listen to that album because that's a classic album to me. A couple Jay-Z's albums are classics to me because I can go back and listen to it all these years later.
A classic album. Okay. Frank Lucas. American Gangster.
American Gangster.
That's a classic album.
That's a classic album because I actually went back and listened to it. I haven't listened to that album.
Jay-Z had some classic albums.
Listen to it, right?
Multiple. But he has 24 Grammys. Kendrick Lamar has 22.
So why can't Kendrick have 22 and be in the same league with Jay-Z and Kanye? What's wrong with that?
No, I don't think they're in the same league.
Because Drake's not there. Because he got more than Drake.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. You got to put Drake and J. Cole in the same league as Kendrick Lamar. Literally.
No.
Like, why? Oh. That's such a crazy take. Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and
there's no big
J.
three
Cole
anymore.
aren't in the same league. They're not in the same.
They're
that's
not okay, yeah,
take.
but there's no big three. That big 3 analogy is done now. That's gone. So don't.
Why exactly? Why is it gone? Because the AI told you that's gone. That's what I'm saying. Like,
no,
where
the
is
AI
this all coming from? Who told you that it's gone? Why did it stop? Why were they all of a sudden in the same league and now they're not in the same league? They're in the same league since 2011, 2012. Now all of a sudden they're not in the same league. Like, who's pulling the strings over here? Am I the only one that's looking at this like this is a little strange? This is all just like.
How's it strange? Because he won 5 Grammys? How's that strange?
Well, okay, so J. Cole and Drake and Kendrick have not had comparable careers.
No.
All of a sudden.
No.
What?
Their careers were never comparable. They were never comparable. Everybody, you see, this is what I'm talking about.
Now they're not the big three no more.
Bias is Drake propaganda.
They've never been a big
How was
three,
that biased to Drake? Now it's even funnier. How
because
was that take?
Nobody's not questioning why Drake has been running for 15 years. Why has he been on the top for 15 years? Nobody's not questioning that. Question why he's been on top for 15 years. Question
Making
that.
trash
And
music.
half
Trash
his
music is still
half
on
his
top.
stuff has not been the greatest.
He hasn't been making good music. He hasn't been making good music for the last.
Exactly, but he's
years.
had a run for 15 years.
No, but you're
and
saying
his music
he's not.
is declining before CLB. So what are we talking about? And he's had to run for. Nobody's not questioning why has Drake been on top for so long. Why? And he's not as talented as people think that he is.
He's not as talented now.
He's not. He's not.
He does not
His singing voice is not as good as what it was back then. His rap is not as good as it was back then. He's stealing flows left, right, and center. He has ghostwriters. past references came out, he's been exposed left, right, and center. So he's
Smart
writers.
Candy says, let me just get this comment. Smart Candy 89. If someone doesn't like something, it's not hate, in my opinion. I
Thank
guess
you.
you're the only one who can have an opinion, but you're not a hater.
A hater.
Got it.
Okay.
Nah, I don't get. I don't even. I don't.
So
I don't.
because
I don't.
we have
I don't
opinion
agree.
about
Nah,
Drake,
he's
we're
definitely a
haters?
hater.
No.
Wow, he is far gone. Oh, the Drake, like Drake's first mixtape. Y'all probably all forgot about
Bars.
So Far Gone, right?
Bars.
You forgot about that. You forgot about So Far Gone. Forgot about that. That didn't
Oh,
exist. That wasn't good music, right? That he's not as talented. Like all of that didn't happen. That just been erased from our memories. All of a sudden.
Look,
Like you don't find that suspicious? Wow.
it's becoming Drake versus Kendrick because you're going so hard on Kendrick, and
so hard that he had
we
two
can
classic albums.
and
That's so hard.
we can just, and I just assumed that it was from the fact that you're a Kendrick hater because he smoked Drake in front of the whole world.
I'm definitely
with
not
the
a
Not
Kendrick
Like Us
hater.
songs and the Family Matters and all that stuff, right? You
Let
confirmed
me
it
give you
because
some
you.
context with Omari. He's not a Kendrick hater. He listens to Kendrick. But that's why I'm saying his point of view is a bit confusing because I don't know why he's questioning.
Clear. It's clear as day. Y'all are in the spin cycle and you don't realize it. Okay, you're on this guy's nuts so hard that you can't see any type of
And you're
flaw.
not on Drake's. You're not
can't-
on Drake's
you're-
right now.
You're
Omari,
on
you're being
Kdot's
hypocritical
nuts
once
so
again.
hard that you can't see any type of flaw in what's happening right in front of your eyes. Like 22 Grammys in less than 12 years, in less than 10
Come on,
bodies
man.
of work, bro.
So why can't
Something's
he
not off
have
with that.
22 Grammys in less than 12 years? So
Because
okay, how
the
many
album,
years
because
has
he only had two good
listen
bodies
carefully.
of
Listen
work.
carefully. How many years did it take for Kanye West to get 24 Grammys? When did he reach his 20? When did he reach 22 Grammys?
Classic bodies of work, multiple.
Well, to be honest,
Kendrick
my
has
opinion,
two.
Kanye only had 3 classic albums. The first 3 albums.
Which one? Oh, Late Registration, College Dropout.
Well, College Dropout, Late Registration, and Graduation. That's the only 3 classic albums in my Kanye West discography.
I personally, my favorite Kanye album is 808 and Heartbreaks. That's my favorite Kanye
But that
album.
wasn't a classic. I like that album, but that wasn't a classic to me. Anything after that was not a classic to me.
That's classic to me.
And he had 24 Grammys. And how some of
What
his
you
body
just
work wasn't
said.
even the greatest.
He has 3 off rip, and he has 23
Exactly.
off
So
rip.
does Kendrick.
He has
Kendrick has 3
Kendrick,
classic
in my
albums,
mind,
and he
has
has 22
2.
Grammys.
I
I
don't
think
think
GNX
I don't
is a
think
classic album. An album that I can listen to every day, or that I know that I can go back and listen to a couple years later. That's a
Can't
classic
listen
album.
to Mr. Morale.
I do listen to Mr. Rock because I like deep introspective hip hop.
Can't listen to
Sometimes
Untitled.
you can't always be surface
Can't listen
level.
to Black.
Like,
Can't listen to the Black Panther soundtrack or whatever.
Drugs, women,
Can't listen to what's the other
sex.
thing?
You can't always be like that all the time. That has
Pimp
to
a
be a
Butterfly. Can't listen to
mixture.
Pimp a Butterfly. I can listen to
Well,
Damn.
I'm sorry,
and
you
I can
know,
listen
like
to,
Drake doesn't have substance.
what do you
Like
call it?
everybody's, you know, saying that Kendrick's music's mediocre,
Good
is
Kid, Mad
mid.
City.
There's no substance. What are you guys talking about? Crazy talk, man.
I don't
Like
know.
Drake he has no substance in his music, nothing. What does he really talk
Drake
about?
has no substance in his music now.
No, but what does he talk about? What does he talk
What do you
about that
mean?
makes
Remember,
you
for
think
the
it makes you
longest time
wanna
he was singing.
change or something
He was
like that? What is
talking
he
to the
talking about?
girls. He was singing about his introspective. He was being very introspective for the longest
About
time.
what? He talks about the
About
same
his
thing
life.
over and over again.
About his
what?
life, about his experiences. That's what he rapped about for the
Like
longest
what?
time.
like dissing people and taking other people's
What do
women?
you mean?
Like
He
come on,
talked
that's what
about
he
the
talks
fact
about.
that his dad lives
Taking
in
sleeping with
Memphis.
other
He
people's
talked about
wife
he
and
grew up just with his mom. He talked about his experiences in the
okay,
street.
he only talked
He's
about
talked
that
about a
in
lot
This
of
Is Too
stuff.
Late. If you're hearing this, is whatever. If you're reading this, he
Huh?
only talked about that if you're reading this is too late. That's what I heard about him.
What do you
talking
mean?
about his mom.
No, that's false. What do you mean? What do you mean? How is he only talking about what you're describing on one album? He's been talking about that from the beginning. From the
Like
very
what?
beginning.
What? Like what?
Do
I
you
haven't
remember
heard
the
him
song
really talk
The
about his
Zone?
mom
Do
like
you remember
that.
the song The Zone? No, you don't, right? Exactly. You don't remember those deep cuts. You don't remember. All of a sudden, you just forgot. Everyone just forgot. And
No, I don't forget. I don't deep
You don't
dive into
remember all
Drake
those
like that
songs?
because it's not deep to me. He's not deep to
It's
me. So I
not
don't
to you.
deep dive into
That's
any of
fine.
his stuff like that.
That's fine. Oh, Smart Candy's back. Let's see. Why are you guys still arguing with this guy? It's useless because he really has a closed mind, but acting like he's not projecting. Everyone doesn't have critical thinking skills, especially these days. Smart Candy, the link is right here. Let me drop the link because I'll drop it again.
Look,
Because I'm being objective. Y'all
You're not
ain't
being objective.
I'm being very objective.
You went
I'm
on
criticizing
a
both sides.
long rant about why Kendrick doesn't deserve the Grammys, but you have not pulled up.
My stance still stands. My stance is
But
not
you
changing.
haven't pulled up the stats to say which ones he won and did he pull up. You can pull up
Sure,
you can
not
pull
a
up what he
problem.
won a Grammy for, and you
Sure,
can't
not a
pick
problem.
not one time where he didn't do, where the Grammy wasn't, he didn't deserve it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, not a problem. Oh, most certainly.
Show me a
Yeah.
Grammy he didn't deserve. Show me a Grammy he didn't
Absolutely.
deserve.
Absolutely. Where is it? Where's the list? Oh, here we are. Achievements. Here we are. Throughout his career, Lamar has won 22 Grammy Awards, the third most by a rapper in history. So you're telling me the greatest rappers of all time?
No,
goes in
find
order.
find where they have
I'm
it.
gonna get there. I'm gonna land the plane. I'm gonna land
Yeah,
the plane.
man.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna land the
man.
plane. So you're saying the best rapper ever is Jay-Z and Kanye, and the third is Kendrick Lamar? Give me a
Yeah.
break. Okay, let's go. Let's see. List of awards and nominations received by Kendrick Lamar. Right. Give me a break. Smart Candy, give me a break. You're telling me these are the best three rappers of all time: Jay-Z, Kanye, and Kendrick Lamar, and I'm a hater? Yo, the AI, man, is taking over. It's really taking over out here. All right, here we are. Grammy Awards 22. He's been nominated 57 times. My goodness.
Yeah,
One
keep
second.
scrolling. Keep
we
scrolling.
are.
You go find the Grammys.
Oh, here we are. All the Stars with SZA. Oh, best original.
was a
No,
good
that's the
song,
Academy.
by the
No,
way.
go to the
That
top.
was a
press-
dope track. Yeah.
Click
won.
G. Click
Huh?
G. Click G.
G word.
Scroll up. Scroll up.
What,
And click
this?
G. Yeah, click G. Now scroll down to the Grammys. That's it. So start at the top. So I'm gonna ask if you want to prove you're not biased and you're not a Kendrick hater.
Wait. This is all the Grammys he's won right here?
No, scroll up. From there, from that last one on to the top.
Oh,
it
yeah.
said-
Oh, perfect,
yeah.
perfect. Grammy
So go-
Awards. It starts,
So
it starts up
show
here, no?
me
Right here, right?
a win he didn't deserve. Show me
Oh,
a win.
absolutely. I trash. Trash.
No, that's not
Trash. Trash. I love myself. Remember when it first came out? People thought it was a song about masturbation. You don't remember that. I know because you guys aren't Kendrick fans like that. Because you aren't Kendrick fans. Smart Candy, you're not a Kendrick fan like that. So you don't remember that either. Remember that. Hey, Smart Candy, you don't remember that. That's what they thought the song was about. It was about masturbation. 2015. You know what? You won a Grammy for that. You don't remember that. Thank you. Let's start there. He also won Best Rap Song for Effing Problems, featuring Drake. Drake gave him his first Grammy.
No, he was nominated. He didn't win that.
No, but he won. Isn't this Best Rap Song? Is this the same category? Effing
No,
Problems?
he got best
No,
rap
it's
song.
not.
For
What?
you gotta
It's
follow it
not.
across. Some of the stuff is it applies to multiple things, so you gotta go across.
Cross. Yeah, that's
It's
what
like
I'm saying. Is it not the same thing? Best Rap Song won. It cuts off right here. It cuts off right here.
Yeah,
Best Rap Song.
but for fucking problems, the song was nominated for best rap song.
Yeah,
But
and
he
it
But
won.
it didn't win. It was nominated, but
Why
it didn't
one
win.
there? I don't know. That looks weird. Why would they put the line? The
Because-
line should be up here then.
Because I and fucking problems was in the best rap song category.
That looks weird then. I don't know. Anyway, so yo, best rap performance. This deserved a Grammy. Smarty Pants over here. Smarty Pants. Where are they? Where's Smarty Pants? Smart Candy. This I deserved the album of the deserved a Grammy. I love myself. I love my. No, that song was trash. That was
No,
trash.
that's not trash, man.
Super trash. We Gonna Be Alright. Love this song. Told you that. Love this song. And hold on a second. Why is Kanye stuff in here? All Day? He wasn't on
Exactly.
that.
This is proving my point. When somebody wins a Grammy, it's not for their songs. It's songs they wrote on or collaborated with. So keep
He was
scrolling
the
through the list.
songwriter on this. On
Yeah,
All Day.
songwriters win Grammys.
Yeah.
I get it, but do you remember this song, All Day Nigga? That song was worth a Grammy?
He didn't win. Show me a win he didn't deserve.
Doesn't it say one? I already gave you
No,
one. I did not deserve.
All right.
This did not
All
deserve.
right one. All right won the
Why does
Grammy.
it look like that?
I'm telling you, because the category is applied to multiple songs.
But then it says one. I don't know. That's weird, yo. The way it's listed here is weird. No, I gotta find a better one then, because this is not making sense. So I need a bit more concise list here.
No, but it says it right there, man. It's like,
But it says nominated. Well, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Long story short. If These Walls Can Talk, that deserved a Grammy.
it's classic.
If These Walls Can Talk. Na, 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 na.
A classic song from a classic album.
Give me
Yeah, that track
break,
was alright. Remember
bro,
we saw the
the
video
blazing.
recently?
Oh
the
my
track had a bop to
god,
it.
bro. Bad Blood with Thing? Taylor Swift. I didn't even remember that song.
Yeah, I remember that track. Yeah, he was on that.
Oh,
And he won a Grammy for that.
Pimp a Butterfly. Are you serious? Oh, who was in that category this year? I'd love to know who was in the category in 2016. I would love to know.
Michael Moore.
I would love to know. I don't think it was just him.
Remember, he didn't win. I think it was a Good Kid, Mad City didn't win, and Macklemore took it, right? And he was supposed to win that, but he didn't. So not all the awards he won. So
No, not all. Just 22. Lemonade. Yo, they didn't.
He was nominated. He didn't win.
Oh, they didn't win. Okay.
Damn, he won Best
Okay,
Rap Album.
this is well deserved. I got one.
All right.
Humble. Okay, I got that. Humble. Yeah,
that was
that
a
was
sweep.
tough.
Yeah.
That was tough. Yeah. Loyalty for sure. Well deserved. That song is tough. Black Panther didn't win. I see why. King's Dead. No way they should have won anything.
Wow, you're a hater, bro.
No way.
Yeah. Come on.
No
King's
way,
Disease was a
yo.
dope track.
Bro,
Future
he
made
had
that
Summer
track.
and Smash with that, bro. Come
Future
on,
made
now.
that track. No way.
Content, I
Give me a
don't
break.
believe you think
Don't
that
do this.
that's a bad track.
Don't do this.
King's Disease
Okay,
was a
Family
dope track.
Ties.
Come on now.
Cause
Family
this-
Ties was tough. King's Dead. All that Black Panther stuff was trash to me. I'm sorry. I'm just saying I didn't like it.
King's
All the
Dead
Stars
is
is
from
cool.
J Rock's album. J Rock won a Grammy for that album.
He did, yeah.
Okay, that album deserved a Grammy. I didn't even listen to that whole album. Win,
That
win,
J
J
win,
Rock's
Rock
win,
album
win.
was dope. It was really
Win,
good.
win,
It actually
win.
J
deserved
Rock
the
dropped a
Grammy,
classic on that one. Come on now.
Win, win, win. That was it. Oh, and the other song that they had with the all black hippie in
Yeah.
it.
That's to say he doesn't like
I don't listen
introspective
to. I've been
albums.
listening
J
before
Rock,
you.
that was an introspective
I've been listening
album.
before you. Guarantee that. What do you mean?
you still hate it.
I listened to a couple tracks off of that album. Probably not the whole thing, to be honest. And it was
Bro,
alright.
you biased,
Mediocre.
bro.
Once again. I don't know where all this is coming from, bro. Family Ties, big. I'll give him that. That's a big track right there. Love that song. And he was dissing Drake on that one. See, I'm not biased like you guys. The Heart Part 5, no. Don't do this. No. The Hillbillies, okay, didn't win. Not Like Us, here we are. Like That, no. What? Did these all get?
We're
Oh
not
no,
biased,
this is not
okay?
Grammys. This is not Grammys. Okay, Not Like Us. Okay, Not Like Us deserved. Okay, I'll give him these. No problem. No
All right.
problem.
So it goes back to my original question. Out of 22, would you disagree with 2?
I got 5 for the Not Like Us. I got 6 Family Ties. I got 7 Loyalty. I got, what is this, 8, 9, 10 Humble, 11 Damn. I got him on like 11. Oh, okay. All Right. No, didn't win, right? I got him on 11. I got him 11. I got 11, 1. He should have got 50% of those Grammys. I'll leave it at that. He should have got 50% of those Grammys. That's my
All
opinion.
right,
I'll
man.
leave it at that. I'll agree.
All right,
Okay,
that's-
pull up all the pull up Drake's pull up all the Drake's Grammys. Pull it up.
Drake's Grammys.
Yeah, pull it all up.
You want to see Drake's Grammys?
And pull up all his billboards that you know how many billboards he won? Pull up all the
No,
billboards.
we're talking
Pull it
Grammys.
up, pull it
though.
up,
You
pull
said
it up.
Grammys, right? You said Grammys, so we're doing Drake's Grammys.
This is where we're biased. I don't know where you're coming. You just because we're saying that you're
Very
biased, you're
biased.
gonna flip it back and say that we're biased. But we're not. I'm
No,
not biased
it's
towards
very
Drake.
biased. Kendrick.
I'm not
Kendrick
biased
shit
towards
make
Kendrick Lamar.
party.
I'm not biased towards Drake either. I'm unbiased towards both. Okay. It's just your take is wrong. Your take
It's not
on what
wrong.
you're saying
It's
is wrong.
objective.
I'm
It's
Sorry.
not
wrong.
wrong. He's not wrong. He's delusional.
Oh, y'all controlled by the AI. I see that. Here we
You're
are.
delusional.
Okay,
bro.
now you're getting a little spooky and weird. Like that's kind of weird.
Yo,
You're
y'all controlled by the
AI.
AI. Yo, the AI got you guys, man.
And you can vote. You're controlled by the OVO.
You're controlled by the OP. All right, here we
Drake.
are. Look,
Drake got you under the spell, bro.
Ah,
Yo, Kendrick got you
see,
on the.
I
Kendrick
keep
got
on
you guys
telling
on
them
the
to wake
spell.
up. You know, I keep on telling them to wake up about
You
Drake,
know,
but they
like
won't
that
wake up.
movie Get
so I
Out
don't know.
when you're in the sunken place, bro. Kendrick got you guys in the like, bro. It's
Ain't nobody in no
good.
sunken place.
I got
Kendrick's
11
winning.
Grammys,
How
bro.
can you
I
be
got
in a
11.
sunken place and be winning? Like, come
I got
on, make up your
11,
mind.
bro.
What, I mean,
Oh wait,
be-
where is it? Right
can we
here,
be
fam.
wise here? How
I
can you
got
be in a
11
sunken
Grammys,
place
bro.
and winning?
I got 11 Grammys, bro, for Kendrick, bro. 11. 22 is a bit much. Okay, all he won, all Drake
Okay,
won
pull
so
up all
far.
the Kanye's. Pull up Kanye's
Look
win,
at this.
25
Best
Grammys.
rap
And
song.
we'll
What
say
is it?
which one he deserved and which one he didn't.
Oh, he got best rap album. Best rap
'Cause
album
you're- that
for
means-
Take Care.
Okay.
That wasn't deserved. Take Care wasn't a classic album.
No.
Silence.
No, because
exactly.
that's the Weeknd's
Silence.
album. It's not
Long
Drake's album.
silence.
It's the
The
Weeknd.
algorithm, the AI has to kick into your brain, and you have to say no, right? Okay. Yeah, the AI told
Okay,
you to say that.
Amari. People have been talking about
Care
that
is not a
Take Care
classic
album for
Naz.
years.
Take Care is not a classic album.
Go listen to it
I
now.
don't think it's a classic. It has
Go
a few
listen
good
to it
tracks
now.
on there, but I don't think it's a classic
I
to
probably
me.
could. Him and the Weeknd.
If you go listen to it now,
bangers
that
on there.
album is shit.
Him and the Weeknd
It
didn't have bangers
didn't
on
age
this.
well. That album
You know
didn't
what?
age well.
You know
I
what's
guess
funny?
that's
Oh,
what
hold
we're
on.
saying.
Look when it was released, November 15th, 2011. You know who also released later on the next year? Kendrick, your Lord and Savior. So he needed this album was so big.
Don't flip those words. Drake is your Lord and Savior because nobody.
Your Lord and
Kendrick
Savior.
said he's
Kendrick
not a
Lamar.
savior. This is what I'm talking about. When people are
Look at this
showing
guy.
the truth concerning Drake, they want to say that, oh, what is this? Oh, Kendrick's the savior. When obviously you guys don't listen to Mr. Morale when he talks about that he's not a savior. It's Drake that calls himself God. Kendrick not calling himself God. It's Drake that's calling himself God.
Okay,
He's
can I
Drake's
just start
God.
here then,
He's
please?
your
Can I
Lord and Savior.
interrupt, please? Best I Ever Had didn't deserve a Grammy for the best rap song. That song
That's
was the
just
biggest
ass.
thing. Y'all don't remember that.
That's just
Maybe you're too.
ass.
Maybe you guys just too biased and your judgment's too clouded.
That
We're not
shit's
biased.
ass,
I'm
man.
unbiased.
Kendrick
I'm
does not
unbiased on
deserve,
both
like,
ends. I don't idolize
You bumping that?
artists, eh?
You
Best
bumping
I
that?
ever
You
had
that
didn't deserve a
idolizes Drake,
Grammy?
that's all.
You bumping that?
This song was the biggest song out. Remember,
Are you
Kanye
bumping that?
directed the video?
Thank you.
Is that on your
Kanye
playlist? Are you
directed
bumping
the
that?
music video because of all
Nobody's
the hype
not bumping
behind
that
it. It was
track
the
now.
first ever.
Trust me.
Are you bumping
We
that?
ain't bumping that.
Is that on your playlist?
It was the biggest song of
Crickets.
the year.
Okay.
It was the
Okay.
biggest song of the year. That's
Are
all
you
I'm
bumping that?
saying. It was the biggest song of the year.
You
I
know,
know
Are
you're
you
not
bumping
bumping I know you're not bumping I Love Myself, the jerk off song. Yeah, I know you're not bumping that. You and jerk you bumping that? Exactly. Thank you. Same thing.
Bro.
I didn't like that
Pause.
song, so I'm
That
not
was
gonna.
trash, bro, and it got a Grammy. Give me a break. Okay.
I wouldn't call it trash, but I didn't.
That
That's
song
not
was
something
trash,
I would
bro.
listen to.
I'm sorry. So I'm saying the
I
AI
find
won't
he
let you say
shouldn't
that.
have been.
The AI,
Mama shouldn't
the
have been,
algorithm
nominated.
AI won't let you say that, right? It's like your brain won't allow you to say that, right? It was just trash. I'll say it. It was trash. I was trash. I Love Myself. I didn't like that song.
Okay,
I know
break
you
down
guys
some
can.
of Drake's songs. I'll tell you what's good and what's not good. Break down Drake's songs.
Fancy wasn't a tough song with Swiss
Which
Beats
one?
and T.I. You wouldn't bump this right now, Fancy.
Fancy
Oh,
was
you
a dope
Fancy, huh?
song. Yeah, that was a good
Thank you.
song.
Thank you. It
Yeah.
didn't win. It
What?
lost. It lost.
Okay.
It lost. Thank Me Later wasn't a tough album with Light Up and all that. That wasn't tough.
Well,
Who
I
would've thought
didn't listen to
Light
Thank You
Up?
Later. That I didn't listen to that album, so I don't really care
You're
for
telling
it.
me right now, this album didn't have the whole world going nuts. Like, at least North America, everybody was on this guy's nuts, bro. Everybody was loving
Well,
this
not
album.
everybody liked that album, I heard. So
All I see is fireworks with Alicia Keys. Are you serious? Like, what are we doing right now? You're not gonna acknowledge
Bro,
any of that?
you're moving the goalposts, man.
yeah,
You're moving
yeah.
the goalposts. This is good, man.
Now I'm moving the goalposts. Yes.
Yeah, because now you're talking about what everybody liked. When everybody was bumping everybody was singing the Kendrick Lamar song.
No, they weren't.
But when it comes to Drake, if everybody's singing it, everybody was listening to it. You're moving the goalposts, man.
Nobody was bumping I Love Myself. Nobody. I thought it was trash, bro. That's a skipper on that album, and it won the album. It won a Grammy, bro. I'm on one. This was an anthem, bro. What are we talking about here? This was an anthem.
Are you bumping that?
Of course I'm bumping that. I remember where I was when I first heard this song. This is an
Are you bumping that
anthem.
right now?
I could bump this right now
You don't bump that.
confidently.
He
Confidently.
doesn't bump it. He doesn't. He's
I
not telling the
could.
truth. He doesn't
I'm
bump it.
smoking purple flowers. It's burning my chest. You want me to, like, come on. Man, listen, Lil Wayne's verse on this. Man, you guys are haters, bro. Smart Candy, you're
How are
also
we
a
haters?
hater,
He's still
bro.
talking about how are we haters?
You're
He's
trying to tell
asking
me
you a
this, you
question.
can't
Are
bang
you,
this
are
right
you playing
now.
that song now? It's either
You
yes or no.
just said you can't bump this right now. I'm on one. You're seriously telling me this is not a banger?
We're
And
not.
that Kendrick Lamar's
First of all, I never
I.
heard that track, so I'm not gonna.
Oh, now you never
answer
heard
that
it.
question.
Oh,
You
now
didn't
you never
answer
heard
his
it.
question. He's asking you, do you bump that song now? Do you listen
I
to that song
could
now?
bump it right now.
It's
Yes, I
2025.
could bump it right now. Yes.
No,
yes,
but
I
that's
But
not
you
the
don't
question.
bump it, so how?
Are you though?
Now you're who's moving the goalposts now? Who's
You're a
moving the
Drake
goalposts?
fanboy. You should have all your favorite Drake songs saved right
now. We're
now.
taking personal shots. Yeah, that's what they start doing when they start losing the
That's what
arguments.
you.
They
Well, you
start getting
started
personal.
it.
That's
Just
what
like Drake,
happens.
you started
You're a
it.
Drake
Stop it.
fanboy, man.
That's not
You
a
got the
bad
owl.
boy.
You got the
Started
owl
it.
tattooed on your leg, man.
Okay.
You got an owl tramp stamp. You got OVO on it as a tramp stamp, bro. Come on,
Yo, you guys are telling me What's My Name with Rihanna wasn't a big track. Give me a break.
Yeah, that's
or
a big
remember,
track.
or
No,
remember.
but see, that's what
But you
you're
see
Bro,
what
how
Low
old is this
guys.
shit, though? This shit is old as hell.
Oh, now it's old. It was 2012, and he got Loyalty was 2015. It was 3 years after. Loyalty was
Loyalty's
2015.
from 2017. Get the
Oh,
dates
sorry,
right.
2017. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
2017. Come on, man. Don't do this, man.
So now,
why you-
so now is the argument who has more better songs, or is it why?
Yeah, how
why
about
does
that?
why does Kendrick have 22 Grammys? That's what I'm.
Both.
understand.
Both.
Well, no,
Both.
but that's not what the argument is. So you're
I got him
now
for
you're
11
like,
Grammys. I
moving
proved my
the-
argument already. I got him for 11 Grammys max. 11, 10 max.
Okay, so how many did Drake win? 5,
Drake
right?
so far has won 1, 2, 3,
Drake's won more than 1.
4. He's won 5 Grammys.
Okay. And do keep
5.
in mind that Drake doesn't always submit his music to the Grammys. You know that, right? Kendrick submits his music. Drake doesn't always submit it. So, which one did he submit? How many times has he been nominated?
Come and See Me with Party Next Door didn't deserve the best R&B song. Give me a break. I'm done with this list, bro.
First of all, I don't like Party Next Door, so you cannot have
Party
that
Next Door
argument.
had a
I
run,
don't like
bro.
his music like
He
that.
had a run.
Yeah, dude.
Haters, bro. Best rap album. If you're in this, is
And
too late.
nobody's
Lost?
hating. You're just flipping it because
Lost
you
in
got caught
2016?
hating, and then you're telling people that we're hating.
Y'all
now.
are hating
Like,
on
stop
Drake,
that.
bro. It's kind of funny at this point. It's
No,
like, I don't
nobody's
know.
not hating on Drake.
Thank
People are just
God
waking
that
up.
the AI
That's all.
algorithm didn't get me, bro. I'm happy, yo. Look, Beyonce. He was featured as an artist, and Beyonce lost too. Yeah. Yeah, there's no objective here. There's no conspiracy theory here. There's nothing. There's no concerted
Well,
effort.
you
to get
talking about
money here.
Manchurian Candidate is a conspiracy theory.
I'm sure they both
So what
are.
are you talking about?
They could both be Manchurian candidates. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you guys.
Oh, wait a second. Was I not sharing my screen? Oh, shit. This is what should have been on the screen the whole time.
All right, I want to ask this, right? Because, like I said, I assume all this comes from the beef, right?
Yeah.
Who had the best diss record?
Kendrick. But to be honest with you, I think the best diss record out of all of them was Euphoria. That was the best diss record. I don't. You didn't
like none of the Drake songs.
I like Family Matters. I like I would say the middle part of Family Matters when he started dissing everybody. That was tough. And even the end, I like the end too when he was talking about Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. I thought that was pretty tough. The beat was pretty tough.
So your favorite rapper can't win a diss record, can't win beef, and you're mad at another dude.
One,
and you're
two.
I
tell you straight, he lost.
So are you? So why? Okay, because you said he's trying to discredit Kendrick.
Yeah,
saying that he only wins, that he's only popular because of Drake. That's crazy.
That is facts. Where would Kendrick wouldn't have 5 Grammys right now today if it wasn't for Drake? He dissed Drake and he got 5 Grammys for that, for dissing up Drake.
Okay, now you totally missed my analogy about what if Family Matters.
Second best track that he dropped dissing Drake. First is Euphoria, in my opinion. But go on, Nads. What are you saying? What are you saying?
And you're mixing up objective with you're it's like you're hating, but you're mixing you're saying that you're objective, but it feels like you're hating. Like you're mixing it up. It's like you're mixing up the definition of it. Like it's like you're being objective, but it actually comes out of you hating the fact that he won 5 Grammys for Not Like Us. Like why are you upset that he won 5 Grammys?
I'm just saying, listen, at the end of the day, Drake doesn't need Kendrick. Kendrick needs Drake. Without Drake, Kendrick would not have 5 Grammys today. And I would never even known him.
Drake wouldn't be where he's at today.
But that's okay. Why is that strike a chord? The fact that the truth just hurts.
It's like everybody keeps on throwing the fact that if it wasn't for Drake, Kendrick wouldn't be at this level. So what about Kendrick and all the hard work he put in?
He put through hard work, but here's the thing with that. Here's the thing with that.
Let me finish. If Kendrick didn't work hard and his team didn't work hard to get to that level, then Drake wouldn't have known who he was.
I'll give you that. Yeah, he did work hard. He works very hard.
Drake jumps on everybody's wave. They get to a certain level and then he jumps on their wave. Okay?
Because he has no swag.
How Drake asked Kendrick asked Drake for a feature.
He even contacted Lefty Gunplay. He even said it in the interview. He's like, Drake contacted me and said, "Hey, yo, I like him." He said, "How did he know who Lefty Gunplay was? How did he know who he was?"
How does Kendrick know about New Hope King? How does Kendrick know about New Hope King? These people have the internet.
Because Kendrick's been here before. He's been to Toronto many times.
So Drake
you don't think
can't know who
he got food there? You don't think he heard the story about the situation being rough? Drake's situation. Drake is out there in the open, and people know his business because he's out there in the open. People know about that situation. You don't think Kendrick don't know about the people in the world don't know about the situation that happened to him? That he got robbed? It's public knowledge.
There you go. All I'm saying, man, end of the day, because we're gonna wrap this up pretty soon. It's getting pretty late.
Yeah.
Final thoughts, man. Listen, y'all need to really take a step back and listen to what I'm saying, man. Like, algorithm.
Nobody listen to what you're saying. It's foolishness, man. Ain't nobody listen to what you're saying. I'm upset that you're even talking this conversation right now because it's kind of like hypocritical.
Best I ever had.
But anyways, keep it going.
Deserved a Grammy. Okay. Thank Me Later deserved a Grammy. Fancy deserved a Grammy. I'm sorry to tell you. Fireworks deserved a Grammy. I'm on one deserved a Grammy. If you're gonna put all those mid Kendrick songs and tell me that they got Grammys, especially those Black Panther songs, if they deserve Grammys, this guy deserves some more Grammys too. That's all I'm saying.
King's Disease deserved a Grammy.
From
Loyalty
Nas.
deserved a Grammy. Not
From
Like
Nas.
Us deserved a Grammy. Okay?
Yeah, at
Stop
the expense
hating.
of
You're the
Pop-
one that's hating.
Come and See Me couldn't get best R&B song. Give me a break. That's all I'm saying. No guidance. Oh my God. No, wait. Was that You Got It, Girl? You got it, girl. You got it. No, I don't think that was. Yeah, I like R&B. What's wrong with that?
All right, man.
We
Y'all
like R&B
hating,
too, but my R&B's, I listen to the 90s R&B better than what's out now. I like the 90s
Wait for You
R&B.
classic, and he got that. He got it. He got it on this one. That was a good song with Future and Thames. That was tough.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Scorpion, everybody's on his nuts with Scorpion, bro. I remember that.
Yeah,
Everyone-
Scorpion, okay. But not every
Him and Michael
Scorpion's not a
Jackson did a
classic
song.
album.
Does
Not every
Kendrick have
song
a
I
song
like
with
on
Michael
Scorpion.
Jackson? No. There you go. See? And it didn't even get
God's
a
Plan. Did
Grammy.
God's
He
Plan
lost.
win? Yeah. God's Plan deserved to win.
No,
Okay.
He lost. Yeah, he lost.
Oh, he didn't win.
Or did
God's
he win?
Plan
Yeah, I
didn't
think
win.
he
Of course it won.
He
It
won.
was
No,
the
he
best
won.
rap
He won.
song.
Yeah.
He won.
Yeah,
he
he
there
won.
and made that stupid speech. And when it come diss up the Grammys, and the Grammy, that's what that. You know what I'm saying? They gave him a Grammy and then come diss up the Grammys. But you don't remember his speech. Drake is something else, man. And have a nerve to call, because people's eyes are waking up towards the stuff that he's been doing for the past 15 years. And now everybody's a hater towards Drake because people are starting to realize the type of person he is. Yeah.
Anyways,
we're haters
man,
now
guys.
because people start to see the truth about Drake now.
Just admit it, man. If you're a hater, it's just wear it, man. It's all good. You're a hater, bro.
I'm not
It's
a
that
hater.
simple.
I don't know Drake personally to hate him. You gotta know. Really gotta hate somebody if you really disdain or whatever. I don't disdain Drake. I don't hate him.
Montel's a
Certain truths are
hater. He
coming out
says
about
black,
him now,
black
I'm just
Canadians
like,
don't
no.
have no culture. We got no swag.
You brought it up. You made it. You made it a
thank you.
U.S.
If you didn't bring it
You
up,
made
you
it a
wouldn't have
U.S.
said
versus
it.
Canada thing.
Well,
I
right
just
now
told
it
you.
is.
I
It's
just
a
told you
ting.
straight up.
It's a ting right now. It is U.S. versus Canada. Y'all trying to tax us.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
and
It's
y'all about
not
to become the
that.
51st
Sorry,
state.
it's not like that, Montel. Don't listen to Old South.
I
It
would
has
like
nothing
it
do
to
with
be the
Canada and
51st
United
state
States.
because I want your exchange rate, and I want your currency, and I want less taxes. So
Y'all will never get our currency.
Well, as long as you keep our free healthcare too, because you can't take our free healthcare.
Y'all
The
never get our
healthcare's not
currency.
free. You know it's taken out of taxes. You know that. Come on now.
Y'all can keep paying your, and what else? Y'all can keep all that, the grits.
Yeah, we can keep our sagging pants. We keep our six
your sagging
etchies.
pants.
We keep our do rags. We can keep our do rags and all that
prison
stuff.
industrial complex. Y'all can keep all that too. Private prisons and all those crazy laws and all that stuff. Like,
What do y'all got?
what do you mean? I don't
What do
know
y'all
if they're
got?
privately owned. I don't know if the prisons are privately owned, but we don't have.
No,
like,
I'm
those
saying like
crazy rules.
what do y'all have that y'all can say that's Canadian? That's Toronto. Nothing. Because most of it is a carbon copy of the U.S.
If you've never heard Bacardi slang,
man.
If you've never heard "Hustlin" by Cardinal Official, those two songs,
coming from
you don't know them. What do you mean? That's a Toronto song right there.
Yeah, but it's mixed in with it's mixed in with Jamaican culture. Come on,
like I said, most of the culture in Toronto is from the Caribbean. Y'all don't have anything from y'all area. It's nothing.
What do you mean? So okay, we have a little.
Y'all are a bunch of Caribbean. Y'all are a bunch of Jamaican descendants, Caribbean descendants trying to be American.
Listen, trying to be American is a stretch because I don't know if we're trying to even be American. I think that you guys are just like, if you haven't noticed that America is the media capital of the world, so you can make an argument the whole world tries to be American to an extent by we're just adjacent to you guys. We're right on top of you guys. So
y'all don't have your own culture.
the whole world doesn't have their own culture then by that standards, because you guys pump out the most media to the whole world. You're the media capitals of the world.
But we're a minority in the country though.
Yeah, okay. Black Americans, what? You guys are what? You guys are entertaining, yeah. Very entertaining. That's what I'm saying. You guys are like the media capital, entertainment capital of the world. So
why you don't want to be like John Cena? Why you don't want to be like
John Cena?
Like,
not even.
Why you don't want to be like Justin Bieber? Like, come on now.
Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
He lives in LA. He doesn't even live up here. He doesn't live in Woodstock.
Yeah, and my thing is, you know a lot about American culture too. You know where people live at. You know who they hang out with. You know who they do songs with. You know who's in the lab writing songs. You sound like a fan, man. You sound like you want to come to America, man.
All I know about Detroit is that the Lions got whooped the other day. Detroit.
Come on now.
Pistons haven't won. I used to like the Pistons when Chauncey Billups and Rasheed Wallace were on the team. What else about Detroit? You guys wear those sunglasses. Those sunglasses are cool. I like those sunglasses. I want a pair of those.
He's a fan. Ooh,
hey,
he's a fan.
Y'all. At least I'm not.
And then to make it worse, you see the stuff that you like with America. You can't even come across the border and buy it because you go pay more in your money to get it. It's more expensive to you. You can't even get the stuff we got because it's more expensive because you live in Canada. Buy Canada-owned products and create your own swag. Create your own swag and go from there. We
do have our own swag. We do. We got stuff that's true, like strictly Canadian that y'all don't even know about. That's okay. We got The Weeknd. You know about The Weeknd too. He's from Canada. We got a lot of things that we export to you guys as well too. We export a lot of. We power our energy, our oil, our natural resources, basically keep the lights on in Detroit as well too, and a big part of Michigan.
Get out of there, man.
I'm telling you, I'm just saying. But from a swag perspective, we got artists. From a basketball perspective, we got ballers. We got a lot coming from Canada that y'all just don't.
Y'all got ballers that watched us do it and they wanted to do it.
But we invented.
Congratulations!
We invented that.
Congratulations!
We invented
Congratulations.
We invented the sport that y'all just made good. That was it. Made popular. That's all y'all do. Just make stuff popular. That's cool.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. Y'all win. I get it. Y'all win.
Yeah, you gotta wait for Black Americans to do it so you can copy it.
I don't know about that.
Just like Drake does. Just like the other dudes. I don't even know nobody Canadian actually, because I don't listen to Canadian music. That's not even trying to be funny.
But you
listen to American music.
Yeah,
you watch American shows.
Music, but
you watch American shows. You listen to American rap, all this stuff.
You came to college in Bathurst and partied up in Toronto. So why'd you come up here then? Exactly.
Because I love Toronto. Toronto's beautiful.
There you go. It's a beautiful city, man.
The beautiful food, the beautiful women, the Chinatown, it's dope city, man. But y'all do not stand out. But Black Canadians do not stand out in their city.
They don't, not no more, because we have an immigration crisis for sure. Our borders are not secure.
But what I'm saying is, in my country, we're minorities and we stand out amongst the world. You hating on that, man. That's and I know.
There's more.
Now I say something about it not being about. You're not like us.
There's more y'all. There's less of us. There's more y'all. Yeah, Black Americans outnumber like Black Canadians by humongous amounts.
Doesn't matter. We're still a minority in our country.
13% of the population. I'm sure we're less than 5% of the population. Like born and raised Black Canadians. We don't have that much over here, but we are here though.
And y'all don't stand out.
But we have all the way. You see how Drake talks. You see how all those rappers, everybody, all those Canadians talk. They're talking like us. He talks like me. He talks like
it sounds like Caribbean people. All this ting and the mandem and all this stuff.
Yeah,
that stuff is Caribbean.
From Jamaica. Yeah,
we were born here. How do we sound Jamaican? I can play a Jamaican person talking right now. I don't sound like him.
But like ting.
Jamaicans sound like they're like more like Irish or something like that. They don't sound like a guy from Toronto. Like you're just trying to like.
But then,
You know what I
but
mean?
this is the thing, the way Drake talks and stuff like that. Not everybody from Toronto
What
talks like that.
yo fam? That's not
No,
Jamaican
not
at
Yeah,
everybody
that's
all.
like
talks like that in
that's
Toronto. You
British,
know
man. That's
that. You
British
know
stuff,
that.
man.
No, we were
That's
talking
British
like that
grime
before.
stuff, man.
No, that yo fam and all that. Nah, we're talking like that. We have our twang of it was real Toronto before, and then they just twisted it up and made it sound more British and more kiddie now. But we've been talking like that from so long. We say things like "a lie." We say things like all these little sayings that you don't even know
Jamaican.
that we say.
Like,
We
man.
say they're Jamaican, but at the same time, they're not really Jamaican. I don't really hear Jamaicans talk like that. They talk totally
They
different.
do.
Patois,
They
totally
do. You
different.
know they do. Omari, why you talk? You know
No,
Jamaicans talk like that. A
no.
lie
The
and
original Toronto
thing and
accent is
yeah,
not.
man. And you know that. You know that's from
Yeah, man, that's
Jamaica.
different. I'm talking about the real Toronto accent. Like if you were born and raised in Toronto between this year, like between a certain period of time, you were in
From the
all
old
likelihood
school.
talking this
Toronto
particular
people
way.
didn't talk like that. I remember I'm older, like from the old school. I'm
Listen, you
from
forgot.
Toronto,
Then you
born and
must be
raised,
having
and we
amnesia,
never
bro.
talk
That
like that.
AI, that recency
That's
bias is
not no
taking over.
AI. Remember I'm older. Like when growing up in Toronto, we never talk like that. The way they talk now, we never talk like that. And
Yeah,
talking to
exactly. It
this day
wasn't
is
the
many
same. I'm
Torontonians that don't
saying the
talk like
same
that.
thing. We didn't talk like that's what I'm saying. We didn't talk like how they talk now, but it's a variation of it. It's a variation. It's similar. It's not the same though. But anyways,
Doesn't sound like much
beside the
swag,
point.
bro.
Detroit. I mean, I'm just saying, man. Detroit. I've never even been to Detroit.
Come to
and you see
Detroit,
why,
man.
bro.
Come to
Yo,
Detroit, man.
what's popping in Detroit? We got better looking women than you for sure. Oh, that's a fact. We got all flavors of the rainbow over here. We got all types of women over here. From a looks perspective, win that. I'm not trying to party no dangerous atmosphere.
It's about the same. Yeah,
Nah.
it's about the same.
More dangerous in Detroit.
There's not
Better
even
looking women in Toronto.
like no famous Canadian baddies on like Instagram and all like that. Like
What do you mean?
I can't pull up an Instagram baddie from Canada or Toronto. Like I can't.
What? So what were you gonna say? Who's from Detroit? A famous Instagram baddie?
Cash Doll.
Cash Doll. The girl who got kicked out of Fresh and Fit that one time because she was talking all crazy? Nah.
No, that's not Cash Doll. You need to look up Cash Doll.
Cash Doll? I can't even remember, yo. We got some Instagram baddies up here. That's for sure.
I never heard of them.
Like who?
I never heard of them.
You want me to start saying names?
They better not be Omari. Okay.
I'm just saying there are some.
Like who? You better not be watching that, Omari.
Man, listen, there just are some. I'm just saying there are some. They're out here.
Look,
Toronto has some
US is big bro. Canada is little bro. Y'all always be little bro to the US, bro. I understand.
Yeah,
I understand. There's a little jealousy going on because, like I said, you went on a tangent about why Kendrick Lamar doesn't deserve his 22 Grammys, and we accused you of being a Drake fanboy, and you've been a Drake fanboy this whole time.
It's not true. That's just simply not true. I made an objective argument. I made a very objective argument as to why I say that Kendrick only deserves 10 Grammys. I made an objective argument as to why I think Drake deserves a few more Grammys. And the AI in your brain is just telling you to spew out generic of all generic statements saying that I'm a hater.
The last time he was there, you didn't want to give him any more Grammys after he dissed the Grammys when the last time he got his award. You don't remember that?
Why does the Grammys matter, man? Like track for track, album from album, Kendrick clears Drake, man. That's just straight up, man.
No way.
This clears him, man.
I don't know about that. That's
Drake has more albums. Drake has more albums full of bullshit than anybody.
Kendrick don't have some BS tracks too? He got a lot of BS tracks.
Like what? Name them. Like what the hell?
I
I
just
can't believe you're
said
talking like that.
the
Name them then.
masturbation
Name
song,
them.
that is trash.
How's that a
All that Black
masturbation
Panther
song? I
stuff
don't get
was
it.
trash.
What?
Trash. All the stars, I
You're
wasn't
only
feeling
naming
any
one
of that.
song. You know you're only naming one song. You know that, right?
I'm saying 2. All the stars with SZA was trash.
You're
I'm saying
you're
Kings.
lying. You know how
I
big
didn't
that
like that
track
song.
was? That song is so good. How can you say that? I don't want to hear you singing that song when we go to the GN.
I
When we
was
go to
not thinking. I
GNX
never
concert.
liked that
I
song.
don't want you hearing that singing that
I
song. I'm
never
gonna
really
be
liked that
watching you,
song.
eh?
King's Dead, I didn't
Okay.
like King's Dead either. I didn't like that song with Future and all them. I didn't like
I
that
like
song.
that song. I know that song was
Future's part
dope.
was okay. I'll give him that. Future's part was tough.
Oh my god, man. All right, I'm up out of here, man. Cause I'll argue too long with a hater, man. Cause this dude's a hater,
I
man.
know it's exhausting.
All right,
This dude's a
Montana.
hater.
Detroit, man.
This dude's a hater.
Toronto beats you guys by a long shot, man. It's all good. America, cool.
Never,
y'all
man.
win. But Detroit, we got y'all, man. That's for sure.
America number 1.
All right, man.
All right, Mental. Thank you.
All right, Nad. So
Shout out
in
to Montel,
conclusion,
man. That was dope.
Montel, man. That's dope, man. That's what the channel's all about, man. Come up, come talk your
But
ish.
every time I find that every time we talk about Kendrick, you're on the opposing side. Why?
I'm not
I
on.
don't
You see what I'm gonna say?
understand.
This is just
But
the
it
AI.
sounds like it.
This is
But
the
yeah, but
AI
if it was
talking.
no,
You
it's not no
can't say
AI. But
nothing
there's
bad
no
against
AI.
Kendrick
What are
Lamar.
you
You
talking
can't say
about?
nothing. There's no critiquing that you can do about this guy. Nothing. You say
What are
anything
you
negative about
talking
Kendrick Lamar,
about?
you're a hater.
It's your
You're
critique
this. You're
because your
that.
critiquing is coming from hate. It's not coming
It's
from like
not coming
truly
from
a
hate.
real, honest,
How is it coming
objective
from hate?
opinion. It's
I'm
not.
simply stating 22 Grammys is crazy.
That you can easily say that about Kendrick. I mean Kanye and Jay-Z.
No
Not
way.
Jay-Z. Not all of Jay-Z's albums are classics.
No, they're not.
Not all of
But his
Kanye's
body of
albums are
work is
classics.
much longer than
So
Kendrick.
does Kendrick. Kendrick has a
No.
long body of work too.
No, he doesn't. Not compared to Jay-Z. No, and Jay-Z only has
But
2
hey,
more
wait a
Grammys.
minute. Not
in a
all
row.
of Jay-Z's tracks are dope.
Then Jay-Z only has
That
2 more
Rock
Grammys.
Familiar
in a row.
album was not good. Only a few tracks on there.
American Gangster was
Kingdom
tough.
Come was
Kingdom
the
Come was
greatest.
tough.
No, not
Tough.
every song of Kingdom Come was good. Come on.
Obviously,
now.
not every song on
let's
any
be
album is
real.
gonna be perfect. I'm just saying.
Not every
24
track.
Grammys
Not
is
every
crazy.
track on that Blueprint 3 was good, or Blueprint 2.
No, Blueprint 2
1
was
was the
tough.
best one out of that whole
Blueprint
trilogy,
2
guys.
was
Or
tough.
not trilogy.
All the
there's 4 of
blueprints were
them.
tough. I'm sorry, all 3 of them were
See,
tough.
now you're being biased. I'm hanging up the phone now.
What?
Bye. Now you're being biased. Not every Blueprint album.
Blueprint
from
1
Jay-Z
was
good.
tough, but
Now
Blueprint 2 was
the
also
part 1
tough.
was good. That's it. That's the only one I like.
Blueprint
Was
2
part
wasn't
1.
tough? Oh my god.
No. Part 1's a classic. The rest of them were not classics, man.
Oh my gosh.
Trust
bro.
me. Everybody, any Jay-Z person will tell you that. Come on now. Like, come on. Like, now
Blueprint 2
you're
was
tripping.
tough. I liked Blueprint 2. That's it.
No. Not everything on Blueprint 2 was good. Okay. Blueprint
say
1 was the
everything,
only
I'm just
one that's
saying,
a
I
full
enjoyed that
classic,
album.
guy. He's not like Nas that
Yeah,
has
sure.
Stillmatic and Stillmatic. It was written that's classic. guy.
So
Yo,
Nas
like,
shouldn't be
come
on that
on.
list? Nas shouldn't be up there? Yeah, give me a break.
Yeah, because Nas just win a lot. Nas won the Grammy for the King's Village. That what's the King's Dead? The King, what's it called again? No, King's Disease. Sorry, he won the Grammy for King's Disease, and then people still want to come diss up Nas because he won a Grammy for King. You guys just can't, like, come on, man. It's just like you can't please nobody, man. Shut up. You come argue with because Kendrick won 22 Grammys.
That's a lot.
Like, be happy for the man. He's done. You know how
am.
many Billboard
I'm
awards
just
Drake
saying.
won? You don't see me hating on Drake because he won so many Billboard awards. That's good for him.
Yeah, we did.
No, I did not. When I saw that he won all those Billboards, I was like, wow, that's good. Okay, nobody. This is what I'm talking about. Just because Drake lost, people want to be on this, woe is me, woe is Drake kind of thing. And then anytime you want to say anything about Drake, you're a hater. Or when you're critiquing Kendrick in a hating, biased standpoint, when people call you out on it, you want to call people AI and that they're biased and all that stuff. Get out of here, man. You're hating on Kendrick. I don't know why. That's what I said. Question your point of view, because it came from a level of hate. Yes, it was not objective at all, man.
Nah, I'm not hating.
I'm
bro.
happy for Kendrick. He deserved every Grammy, just like Drake
of
deserved
course.
every Billboard award that
Of
he won
course.
and every Grammy that he
course.
won. Okay?
Kendrick shit make
Kendrick
pockets. Don't
deserved
forget
those
that.
5 Grammys. Congratulations to him, because he worked hard for it. Get out of here, man.
Kendrick
Drake got
shit make
writers.
pockets.
Kendrick don't have writers. Drake got writers, so
Yeah, I
Come on, man.
acknowledge that. That's he's whack
okay. But don't be like, come on, man. You can't discredit the man. He deserved every Grammy that he got.
for that. No.
Kendrick has deserved every Grammy, just like Drake has deserved every Grammy he got, and Drake has deserved every Billboard award he got too.
No.
For
That's
putting
so
out
black.
good music. He has put out good music in the past. I'm not gonna deny this. I'm not no Kendrick bias, and I'm not no Drake hater. Okay, I don't know Drake to hate him, but I can come up there and say that there's a lot of things that Drake's been doing that's bold in your people's face, and is still
I
not
agree
seeing the
with
truth
that.
with him.
Never said I didn't agree with that.
He's not as talented as people think. Come on, man. All this truth is coming out about Drake, and people are still blind to the facts. When they come be biased, why? And then that's what I'm saying. Like, you could be objective towards Kendrick, but it came off as hate. I'm sorry, I didn't agree with it. I didn't agree when I heard you talking those points. I'm like, that's why I said it's confusing. Where is this coming from with you? I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's
we're
coming
gonna
from
close
just
this off.
like
It's like almost
reading the
4.
room, like just seeing what's going on. Like 22 Grammys. Kanye got 22.
Yeah,
Jay-Z got
congratulations.
24.
He deserves it.
Kanye and Jay-Z.
Kendrick's about quality. It's not about quantity.
Kendrick has
quality of
2
music.
less Grammys than Jay-Z and Kanye. Oh,
So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? That's the problem.
Man.
What is? That's what the guy was
I've been
asking.
telling you what's wrong with that. He's getting
wrong
Grammys
with
for
that?
trash music. He has some trash tracks out there, and he's getting Grammys for them. You keep trying to ask me to reiterate.
I disagree with that.
I'm just
I
saying.
heard That's not a trash song. Like, come on, you're being dramatic, man. It's not a trash song.
Oh yeah.
I may not be a song that I listen to, but I don't consider it trash. Okay?
Trash.
Like, no, it's not. You know it's not. Like, come on.
Trash.
And Pimp the Butterflies, people think it's a classic album. Okay, I think it's a classic album because I do go back and listen to some of the songs off of it. I do. So I consider it a classic album because it's an album that I can go back to today and listen to some of the songs. I don't listen to all the songs off of it. Damn is my album that I'll listen to each song. But now I'm more on the GNX wave right now, and I really like that GNX album, so that's why I listen to it a lot more. But before that, I was listening to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and then not everybody liked that album, but I liked it because it's very introspective. I liked it. That's just me. I really like that. But damn it, I'll listen to the album left, right, and center over and over again because I really liked it. I really liked that album, and that was a classic album to me. So I didn't even listen to Good Kid, Mad City. People said that's a classic. I've never listened to it. Maybe I should go back and listen to it, but so I don't know. That's just me, and I'm not no Kendrick Laser. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. It's getting late. So last thoughts. Congratulations to Kendrick Lamar for winning those 5 Grammys. Well deserved. He did his thing. He came back on top when people thought that he couldn't do it. People forget about how Drake treated him at the beginning of this beef and how the media thrashed him at the beginning of this beef. But he came back on top and he did his thing. So congratulations to Kendrick. I'm not no Kendrick stan, okay? And I'm not a Drake stan either. So that's my last words.
Yo, long story short, man. Congratulations to Kendrick. I'm definitely gonna give him his flowers, but this unconscious just like praise for the guy is a little bit weird at this point. Like, dude,
they always say that about Kendrick. That's why he wrote the song Savior, because they always said that about him. Go back and listen to that song Savior from Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Shit make potty. I'm trying to tell you, whenever something starts coming across like that, like somebody's just this untouchable, does nothing wrong, it always starts making me question, like, even like how people.
What do you mean he does nothing
even
wrong?
just
What are you
people
talking
like
about?
praise Beyonce's the queen, Beyonce's this, Beyonce's that. I have
They
not
do.
listened to Beyonce's
See,
music in
this
too
is where
long.
you're being hypocritical, because they did that for Drake for 15 years. And
No,
so
they
that he can do
didn't.
nothing
Drake's
wrong.
always
They
been. Drake's always. What?
praised Drake
No, they
left,
didn't.
right. And when Drake came out with that fighting Irish, with that hypocritical saying that, oh, they didn't congratulate me with all my bull crap. That's a lie. They praised this guy for 15 years. That's why he called himself the sixth god. They propped him up, idolized him, and propped him up as a god for 15 years. And that's what frustrates the hell out of me. Because they praised Drake for 15 years. Like that's why he calls himself the sixth god. Hello? Wake up. That's why he called himself a sixth god. They treat him like a god for 15 years. Guess what? You're not a god. Sit down. That's what's happening right now. He's humbling himself. He has to be humbled, because he wouldn't do it himself. He had warnings. Don't tell me Drake didn't have warnings, eh? Just kind of sit down for a minute. Humble yourself. Quiet down. He didn't want to do it. Now you're going up against UMG? Oh. Why? Why are you going up against a record label that pumped you up for 15 years? Because you didn't like the outcome. Get out of here with that. Come on, man. They praising Kendrick, and they freaking praised Drake for 15 years. That's why he calls himself a god? Come on here, man. Don't be hypocritical. It's not gonna work. Drake, they pumped up Drake for so many years. So many years. And he thought that he was better than everybody else. That's his problem. Drake thinks he's better than everybody else. Get out of here with that. Anyways, you done?
Yeah, I gotta wrap it up still, because man, it's been a long one. So yeah. All right, people, let's hit the subscribe button, yo. We're gonna be out, man. Peace.